all over the place.
The mic was muted the whole time.
Yay!
We're good at this.
This is amazing.
Do the intro.
Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, we're here. Why aren't you sitting down in your seat?
I gotta move over like I do every goddamn week.
I don't know why he's yelling, folks. I have no idea.
Because the microphones are over there.
He's always moody.
I'm always a
He
ray
needs
of
some
goddamn
popcorn chicken.
sunshine.
You need some popcorn chicken. We are back in the office finally. Oh my god, I missed this. There's so much going on, but it's nice to be here in the office. Actually talking to people in front of me is nice.
Gross.
Hey, this is not COVID years, okay? We got a good show. We got a Bad Batch. Is anybody even watching this show?
We are. Oh, you're doing the title. Got it. I understand what you're doing now.
Anyways, we are going to be talking. We're not going to do spoilers. Just going to do an overview of Bad Batch, give our take on it, and then we got a bunch of news to talk about too. A lot of things going on. A lot of people looking for jobs. A lot of people are going to be looking for more jobs.
Justin and I, are we fired?
This is the most awkward exit interview ever.
Let's go live so I can fire Chris and Justin.
I need witnesses.
That will be savage.
Well, I'll wait till the show's over.
Goodbye, folks.
Yeah.
Wait till the show's over.
Yeah, stay tuned to the end to see what we get for severance.
All you Patreons. If you're watching live. Yeah, man. Okay, Bad Batch. We got a poll up too as well, so you guys can go to our channel, go to the community area. There's a poll up about the Bad Batch new season. Yes, you're watching it. No, you're not watching it, or I didn't even know it was on. So
It's the final season.
final season. Yeah, final season. Is that a good thing?
What's this button do? Okay, I thought it did that.
You have to
No.
like go dust it
Hey,
off.
we're like-
I had to dust off.
We're like, hey, is this new?
Yeah, one of these get
Oh,
here.
we got mics.
These are cool.
Well, we're about to turn them on. That'd be great, right? They're good now?
Yeah, they're good. I don't know. Nobody's yelling.
I don't know. Mine doesn't seem to
Oh.
work at all. That's not working. There we go. Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we go.
I was
Yeah.
just listening. Yeah.
We've
Okay.
been
No, it's
hearing you adjacently. It's fine.
Yes.
the other mics picked up, I think, my voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Okay.
There's a
exactly.
few
Yeah.
others lying around.
We're so sorry.
They know
Don't
us.
apologize.
That's why I'm
Sorry
firing
means
them.
I
That's
won't
why I'm
do it
firing them out
again.
before when the show's over.
Sorry means
I haven't done
won't do it
anything
again.
yet.
The producer and the director have dropped the ball here. Oh man. Okay, Bad Batch season 3, episode 4. They dropped 3 last week,
Mhm,
and then doing the one weekly thing now.
mhm.
How many episodes is it? 15?
15.
15 altogether. So we
Yes.
are
Four.
3.75.
Yeah, thanks.
But
Yeah.
you and I chatted about this last week, so why don't we let Justin talk about
Yeah, we were
1 to
kind of-
3?
It was mid for us.
We
I
liked
don't
episode.
care about this show.
We liked episode 1 and 3,
Period.
but 2.
I accidentally watched 1 and 3 out of order.
Okay.
It did not affect. I
Two
came in.
was a throwaway.
Yeah.
2 I don't care about, or 2 away.
2.
2 I don't care about. Episode 3 I accidentally watched first because I'm watching it at a friend's house. And so
You got a lot of friends, Justin.
That's our next week's poll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How many friends does Justin have?
they're all over the place. Finland, Russia, China, everywhere. It's I keep going to their houses. By that I mean websites. And I watch
Those
shows.
Scandinavian ships.
There's lots of pirates there. What do you think Vikings were? They're just pirates with cool
Yeah.
hats.
Exactly, an axe.
Yeah.
Kiwi Dino says, hey, they're back.
Hey Kiwi, what up?
We are
So
back.
I watched episode 3 first, and I wasn't confused. I was just like, oh, okay, cool.
How did you watch episode 3 first?
Because I watched them yesterday. What do you mean? They
Like,
came out.
no,
all
you
three.
you started with episode 3?
Yeah, I started
He
with
didn't
episode
know.
3.
He didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see, I see.
because my friend, he
didn't label it.
yeah, I didn't label it right.
Didn't mention it to you.
And he kept throwing all these like ads in my face about like casinos and shit that I didn't want to subscribe to. So
You got some weird friends.
I know. It's the price you gotta pay, you know. So
Guaranteed wins.
yeah, guaranteed wins. There's like
Oh.
some big titted anime
Just
girls.
enter
yelling
your
at me
credit
and
card.
stuff.
Nothing will go wrong.
Yeah, totally. So I accidentally watched episode 3 first, and I was like, okay, cool, all right. And then I was like, all right, starting, strong. It's just like it's
Action.
starting
Bang.
running. Yeah, it's like, all right, we're already escaping. We're getting this. We're doing this. And I'm like, oh, cool. All right, this is going to be fast paced. They're getting to the nitty gritty. And then it was like, we'll watch the next episode. And then it's like, oh, it didn't come out till tonight. And then I was like, did I just watch episode 3? And then I watched episode 1. And I was like, oh, this sucks. And then I watched episode 2 and I was like, oh, cool. It's not improving. And then episode 3, I was just like, oh, this is the third episode of the final season. Okay. So
so if you haven't watched it, just skip to episode 3
I-
or
yeah.
don't watch it at all.
honestly, yeah, watch episode 3. Episode 3, if that would have been a better intro. Because again, it just hits the ground running. Omega's just like, okay, we're gonna escape. Stop, Crosshair, we're breaking out. Palpatine's here, and you're like, shit,
It's true. It's
Woo!
true because
Okay.
even episode 1, it's like, what are they? I don't even remember. She's just like,
Yeah.
oh, it's like the whole routine she's in, right?
Yeah.
Or giving blood and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like
It
they
reminded-
also explain that again in the 3rd episode. So like
Right.
Nala Say being like her inside guy and being like, oh, I destroyed your samples, and they're like, okay, so they're taking samples from her. Okay, Palpatine's here. She's an integral part. Oh wow, her M count. Even though I love how Disney now is so afraid of using the word metachlorian
Yeah, it's true.
that it's almost like metachlorian is like a slur. So they just call it the M count so that they don't trigger people.
Why did they veer away from that?
Because that was the biggest thing that people were mad about in the prequels was them explaining the Force.
Mansplaining.
Yeah. Because they were like, oh, even though it was Liam goddamn Neeson who was telling it to you, everyone was like, so you just explained the mysticism and now it's not, now I know. Like, that's how you ruin stuff is you explain it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
take away all the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you give this? What will your score be for the episodes?
5.
5 for number 3.
Yeah, no, 5 for all.
All 3 across the board.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you watch 4?
No.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. If you did. Okay.
No. Yes. Maybe.
I did.
He's not sure yet.
I forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I guess that.
So
kinda-
your score wasn't that far off from us.
No.
Yeah, it didn't move
around
the
there.
needle.
6s, maybe.
Yeah, we're around between 6. I think one of them was 7. This third one was 7.
Yeah. The third one was the best
but
out
that
of
was
the 3.
marginally 7 for
Yeah.
us.
I agree. The third one was probably the best, but
Yeah.
then it got worse for me because I then I thought it was a really good first episode. Then I realized, oh, this is 3 episodes in, and you're now just repeating all this shit again
Yeah.
and re-explaining it to me. So now, then it just made me pissed off at that episode.
Because I can't even tell you what happened in episode 2. I know it wasn't around Omega.
It was
the other-
around Rex and
And Hunter are off on a mission.
yeah, they
Right.
go, they get
to
information.
get information.
Oh, they
on
run in
where
those
the
2
shit-
kids, and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went to Neverland and found those kids,
Neverland.
those
Yeah.
boys.
So what did we really get out of this episode? Episode 4.
We got a callback to season 1 that Omega is Rain Man and knows how to gamble all the games because she's now playing a different game than she was taught in the first season. But then we're just led to believe that, oh, maybe because of her clone, I don't know, autism that she was given, that
She's a
she
kid.
can-
How is she allowed in a
It's the
underground poker
space.
place?
She had to pay her fine. Just like everyone else.
Like you would think Hunter should be the. I mean, Crosshair should be the one playing the game.
Well, no, but the entire time Crosshair's just like, can I kill someone? Can I kill someone? Can I kill someone? She's like, no, we have to be nice.
Can we save all the animals?
And then at
Save
the end,
everybody. She wants to save everyone, and he wants
Yeah.
to kill everyone.
And then at the end, after she rips off an Imperial officer because she's so smart, then she goes, okay, you can shoot him. And then he's just like, and then I was like, whoa, credits.
Kiwi Dan says, just so that you know, I haven't watched episode 5. That's because it hasn't
Cool,
come
it's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
Neither have we.
So you're fine. You're good. You're good.
Nobody has.
No,
Probably not even the people who created it.
no, it's not that.
So, is she Omega like playing the game and stuff? Is that sort of like her? We're gonna start seeing more of her Force sensitive stuff.
Oh, God, if they do that. God, I hate you, Chris. I didn't even think of that as a possibility that they were going to Sabine Wren her.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Ah!
But let's hope she doesn't like try to move a cup and then throw Ezra onto a ship.
We need the cup back.
We need the cup.
Cup cameo.
The cup cam.
She throws Crosshair onto another ship.
Yeah.
That's the transport ship, right?
Oh,
She's gonna
God.
throw him. Hello.
But that's what I was
Okay.
wondering. When she's playing, and this
Hello,
game
hello.
is this not the same game from Solo? Sabak?
No.
it's not.
No, that was either Sabak or Pazak.
Okay,
One is blackjack and the other one's Uno.
Oh.
And that's
Okay.
not a joke.
the cards look the same.
No, it was a different game. This game I don't think has ever been in Star Wars.
Okay,
Even though they were playing, what is it called? Space chess or gravity chess? I don't know, in the first season. And we've seen that a bunch. Anyway. If she
I'll be honest with you. I almost fell asleep with this episode right now.
Yeah.
And I just watched it before you came.
Yeah, you
here.
had me with the funny commentary keeping you awake.
Yeah.
What's the only reason?
I did like the fact that they continued right off where they left in episode 3. Like they
Mhm.
were getting out of the hostile environment onto the plane and to getting out. So I like the fact that it continued because it would have sucked if they did another filler episode.
Sure.
would have,
Right.
but I actually think that they should have actually done some more episodes because I was kind of starting, like you were kind of just saying, Omega and Crosshair.
Yeah.
If they had just done a couple more little adventures, the two of them, like,
Yeah.
let's save everything. No, let's kill everything. Just
Yeah.
like, but now they've met up with the other two, and it's like,
Also, their brother just died. None of them give a shit.
Nobody cares.
They
Yeah.
had a solemn moment for 5 seconds where he goes, "Well, you remember last time we went into a planet, not all of us made it out." Anyway, and then they just like off and did something else.
Maybe it's
This
their,
is the final season. One of their brethren just died.
or did he?
Yes, he did. They know. Well, as much as they know, he died.
Maybe they're holding out hope.
They don't have hope.
I said this last week. I still find her annoying,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm
She's-
not trying to insult the whole country of New Zealand.
No, just some
You'll
of them.
never
Just-
invited
just-
there ever again.
Well,
I was
but
never
like,
was.
Ahsoka was annoying. Actually, this same conversation we're about to have in a bit. But Ahsoka was annoying in the
Yes.
first season. Nobody liked her. And then she grew and she learned from her mistakes and she matured and we grew with her. And then now it's everyone's favorite show. So much so they gave her a shitty one and people still love her.
Kiwi Dano says she better not have a Willow arc. We
Who?
said Willow.
New sound effect.
Also, that goes for 2.5 minutes.
Kiwi says, Alvin. Alvin, he goes, Alvin, don't you dare say Tech is alive. I think he's alive.
Tech is alive.
It's Star Wars. Nobody dies. He
Yeah.
fell from a tall height. Who has died in Star Wars from
A
a
giant
fall?
bird rescued him in midair.
Yeah, it's one of the eagles from Lord of the
From-
Rings.
There you go. Gandalf the White was there.
Gandalf
Which-
shows up
Which people always say, why don't those eagles pick up Frodo at the beginning and just take him to drop off
because
the
they
ring?
got anti-air missiles.
Ah.
Yeah, they got orc cannons. They just put goblins in them and just barf them out. That's canon.
Hey, Darth is there. Do we say hi?
Yeah, I
What
did-
up, Darth?
I did say hi.
How's
Yeah.
the?
Hi, Darth.
How's the patrol happening?
I was gonna. What's his name? Never mind. Joke's gone. Continue.
All right. Okay, we shall. So they end up winning that game, getting a pile of loot. They able to get on a shuttle. Is it
Yeah, they had to pay 30,000 credits.
30 shillings?
And then they
rubles,
lost
Canadian
credits,
dollars,
they got
something like
credits.
that,
and-
No.
You
It
owe
was
me
the
money.
Disney thing where, okay, we need 30,000 credits. I just won 45. Okay, well, I'm gonna need 10 of those.
I know, it's like, I
And
don't
then
like,
it's like,
I don't like to watch
no.
shows when I have to get my calculator out. How much do they got now?
Yeah, no, it's like I need 10 for your fine for pissing off the police. And now this like kid from Oliver Twist shows up and goes, I know where the thing is. Give me $5,000. And she's like, all right. Oh no, now we have exactly what we need. So there was no suspense.
So you like that part?
no.
Anyways, they meet up with Hunter and Wrecker.
Hunt and wreck.
Yeah, Hunt and Wreck. This episode was a wreck.
It was fine.
I still think the third episode is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
third episode's definitely been the best.
Yeah.
Like objectively.
The first episode reminded me of what's that movie that Tom Cruise is when he keeps waking up? Looping.
Edge of Tomorrow,
Yeah, it just reminded me just like nonstop the same thing over and over again.
which is a great movie, by the way. I
Right?
love that
Yeah,
movie.
that's
Yeah.
they're making a sequel.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, of course, it's never ending.
It's the edge of the edge tomorrow.
It's the
very edge of tomorrow. So,
edge
Anyways,
today.
like I said, we're not going to spoil the episode if you want to watch it.
I just don't know where they're going from here, though. Like,
There's too many episodes in this season.
I
It
just
is.
find it's just ridiculously fun now. I
Cut-
guess I
cut-
just
Yeah, but
I'm at a point where I'm just like, just go with it. Whatever you're doing, just go ahead.
again, I said this last week, and I just want them to get to the end because how do they end it?
That's
Right?
Yeah.
it. That's it.
that's what
How
I,
do they
like,
end it?
I was gonna say. Like, I already can tell 15 episodes way too long.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
by the end of this, we're gonna be like, should have been 8.
Or
Or
drop multiple per week.
that's what I was just gonna
Yeah.
say. Don't drop one a week. Drop
Do
two.
two minimum per
Yeah.
week.
One of a couple a month for
Yeah.
2 months, and then
Yeah.
add the big finale, the send off on May the 4th.
You know, they could have done was just done a special movie, Disney
Yeah.
Plus 2-hour, 3-hour movie.
Or like a 2-parter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, actually,
Right? This episodic stuff kind of doesn't. Nobody
it
cares.
was too much, and especially because it was constantly advertised as this is the final season, and it's like, all right, cool, balls to the wall, everyone's gonna die. Like, I'm expecting a Rogue One thing. Like,
Yeah,
I know everyone's gonna die.
the
You're
fillers.
gonna tie into the Project Necromancer. You're gonna make me care about.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
You're gonna make me care about that. And then everyone dies, and then it's just like,
I love the
No, I-
70s sitcom music. At the end.
Yeah.
Mm.
no, we're gonna learn how to play card games.
But
Yeah, you go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, is it gonna end like obviously because there's also Echo is off with Rex, right? So my thought is there gonna be some sort of
it's Ico.
sorry, whatever. Is there gonna be some sort of like bigger battle? Because all these shows have big battles at the end where
Yeah.
there's a bunch of clones that haven't, we find out there's other clones that haven't turned, and there's like a big clone stormtrooper battle or something.
I almost feel like the last 2 episodes will be a part
Clone
1,
Civil
part 2
War.
kind of thing.
yeah.
Because how can you end it with a 30-minute segment? Right?
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
need to do at least an hour to really finish it off strong.
yeah,
Right.
like, or have half of them die the penultimate episode, and the rest of them die in a blaze of glory.
Where is it in the timeline again?
Yeah, that's what I was getting mixed up.
Right after
It's Revenge
Clone,
of the
Clone Wars?
Yes. So this is.
This is before Mando.
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is
'Cause that-
before. This is before episode 4, isn't it? Still
4. Yeah. This
Yeah.
is after.
Between Revenge of the Sith and episode 4,
Okay. Got it.
3 and 4.
Because Palpatine's looking a bit minging,
Yeah.
and still voiced by Ian McDermott. So that's cool.
I think Palpatine's actually the Emperor. That's what I think.
Whoa! Hot take over here.
All right. Good night, folks.
Woo!
I'm just calling it. Call me
Just-
crazy.
Just a theory out there.
I mean, I know when when he's got the hood on, it's hard to tell.
Oh man. Yeah. Let's give our scores here. Who wants to go first? Nobody wants to go first.
We don't do halves, right?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, 4.5.
Whoa.
I think it was worse than
Okay.
the last episode, but not by much. Like, again, it's fine. It's whatever.
You know what I kept thinking
What?
as I watched this? I forgot to mention. How many toys are gonna make now with the stormtroopers with the ponchos?
They didn't change their helmet color for this season. They did with the last season, and it's like, oh, that was definitely so that you can sell a
Ah,
blue
yeah,
one
yeah.
now. They didn't change the color.
They can
palette.
sell all those animals that got out of the cages. Like
well, Miga's gonna have a new outfit, that white outfit she put on.
Yeah,
We'll
and then
sell that.
she's gonna have a
Stormtroopers
companion.
with the ponchos.
Whatever the that dog's name was.
Yeah, they're gonna be a 2-pack.
Yeah.
That'll be a deluxe figure.
Batcher.
Badger.
Yeah,
Badger.
it'll be a deluxe figure, so they'll charge
Thatcher?
more.
Batcher?
Margaret.
Yes. Kind of looks like. Got the same accent.
And then they're gonna have Crosshair with the new outfit too, so they'll make money there. They'll find ways. Trust me,
Yeah.
they'll find ways.
How do they get these new outfits?
They just steal them.
Running from the Empire. Here, let's get the new outfit.
Yeah.
They just steal, and they fit perfectly.
Of course.
Well, they're all clones.
Not the clothes that are hanging there.
I know.
Okay. You said 4.5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5.5.
Yep.
Nah. 6.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
know.
6. Yeah.
So it's
All three of
perfectly
those scores
fine.
could be argued.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. It's not offensive.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything wrong. It's just not pushing the needle.
Yeah.
It's not making me care. Speaking of shit I don't care about.
So yeah, okay. Next week, I guess we'll do the. Not really selling the show, are we?
No,
No,
I don't think we
they
sell a lot of
aren't.
shows.
They aren't.
Yeah,
It's Disney's job to sell me a show.
you guys can go to our community section in the channel and let us know if you feel the same way. Are you watching it? Are you not? Or you didn't even know it existed?
Elvin, you should move more over to the center.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nathan. Blame you.
Yeah, Nathan's always really, really late. Like now he's been a month late.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for him to show up.
My Timmy's here.
I guess I can turn his mic off. There.
I want echo.
You want echo?
Echo.
Echo?
Shall we get into news?
What
do
about
it.
other show?
Well, I wanted your opinion on Airbender because I did watch. I don't know if you're going to do a complete review of it at some point because you've watched it all. haven't you?
I don't know if I want to do a complete review of it yet. I had mixed feelings for this show.
Have you seen any of it?
I saw the first 4 episodes and I stopped watching.
I've watched one.
Binge watched it in 2 days.
I wanted to do that.
I did
And
half.
then I watched the first 4 episodes and I went, oh, okay. I don't want to watch this anymore. This
Really?
is not for me.
So I want your opinion because I want to know if I should keep watching. 'Cause
Okay.
I wasn't too thrilled with the first episode, and I'm
So
like,
I watched a little bit the animation.
is-
I didn't watch all of it.
this is
I watched
Avatar:
all
The
of it.
Last Airbender. we're
So
talking about.
I'm gonna go back and watch the animation.
Yeah.
And then give myself the ultimate deciding factor of what I thought of this show. But right now, without watching the animation, I thought this was above average. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think it was horrible, but I don't. It's just I felt there's some things, some of the acting and some of the lines were just off a little. It just wasn't like when you have who's the prince with the black eye, Zoku.
The Fire Prince?
Yeah,
Yeah. Zuko,
Zuko.
who was originally voiced, and I'm pissed that they didn't cast him by from Peter Pan, Rufio,
I don't know.
Robin Williams Peter Pan movie.
Oh, the Hook.
Hook.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah, the kid who plays Rufio.
okay.
His
got it.
voices Zuko.
I just thought that I don't know if it was the actor or the writing that he was given, but I just felt that it was not. It almost felt like he was just bratty and I don't know. It just didn't feel like he had a revenge purpose, right? Like it just wasn't strong enough. I thought the kid who played Avatar, Aang, I really could see a lot of passion through his eyes.
Sure.
Happy, sad. I could see it.
Mhm.
And, I think he did a pretty good job considering how young he is and how much pressure he had to make sure that he did a good job because it's such a big IP.
Mhm.
So I thought he did a good job. I thought the female, I always forget these names.
Katara.
She was all right. At the end, kind of tailed off her acting, but in the beginning was not bad. And then the brother I think he was probably spot on or very close of the look and
Oh yeah,
the
he looks
behavior.
and sounds identical.
It was really good.
It was almost creepy when I first saw the trailer.
The surprise was Zhao.
Yeah.
That was some good acting.
Mhm.
He was deceptive. You can't trust him. He was just a total ass.
Mhm.
And that was perfect.
Mhm.
Right. I thought that was probably the best of the bunch. The story and the second half, I think, was really crammed.
Mhm.
Just by watching it. Like I said, I haven't watched the entire animation, so I don't know. But I just felt like it was really rushed to
Yeah.
finish at the end. Like, hey, we got 3 episodes. Let's finish this right here.
So yeah,
Crush it. So I'm right now, having not watched the animation, I'm probably gonna give it a 6.5. Yeah, I kind of was a little bit disappointed here.
So why did you stop watching it?
So I watched the show while it was on TV, like while it was airing on, what was it, YTV in like the
That was a
2000s?
while ago, right?
Yeah. And I've watched all of it probably twice through.
Nathan's still in traffic.
Yeah.
Probably.
You know, his weather's crazy. And I think if this came out before
Korra?
One Piece,
Korra? Oh, okay.
if this came out before One Piece, everyone would be singing its praises. But because we have
The bar has been set.
we
high.
have now like
I was
oh
just
this is
thinking
what
that.
what good live action anime is. Okay, so but also I don't know who this show is for, because if and hearing your opinion on it, the fact that you're like I've seen a little bit of
Yeah,
whatever
bits and pieces.
yeah, and then you weren't like wow, then I'm like okay, so it's not for new people, and it's absolutely not for fans of the original because they change about like you can change whatever you want from it's an adaptation. Sure. You know, you're doing instead of 6 seasons, you're cramming 2 of those seasons into one
And budget
season.
also plays a factor.
Budget, sure.
Yeah.
Well, you're Netflix, you have more money than God, so shut the fuck up. And
I don't think God's got that much money.
have you seen his house?
He doesn't even have a button on his remote.
He wears sandals all day.
No, that's his son.
I'm sorry.
He's kind of a vagabond.
He's got an ivory seat.
He's got gates made of pearl or some shit. I don't
Yeah.
know. Anyway,
Anyways,
because one thing that one thing that happened in the production was it was the original creators that were working on the live action. They left.
oh
Midway.
really? I didn't know that.
Creative differences. The original creators left this Netflix project. And
Wow.
it's like, oh, they did one episode. It's either episode 4 or 6. And that's the best episode. All the other ones are just like, yeah, it's kind of like they start. The worst thing that I think that they did was they started all of the kids mature and learned. It's like they weren't. And like I was saying earlier with Ahsoka, it's like they were little shitheads when they started and everyone hated them. But then you see them grow, you see them learn. In the second episode, when they go to that colony, that like all female ninja or like whatever, you see shit, what's his name? The guy who isn't on of the 3.
Suko?
Yes. Anyway, you see him just like, oh, cool, I would like to learn, and he's all mature, nice, and like wanting to like see how they. You know, he wants to train with them.
He looked like a young adult at that point.
Yeah, no, he was like sexist. He was so rude. He was like, oh yeah, girls can't do this. And he's like, no, you go fix my pants. You're a woman. I'm going to go do this. But then he learns and he progresses. You see character developments and you think, wow, this guy's a dick. Well, look, he's learning lessons. I now relate to him because he learned things. None of that happens in the show. There's no lessons learned. It's just like, I'm the Last Airbender. The exposition is garbage. The writing is kind of like bleh.
It is.
They over explain things to you. They tell, don't show. And yeah, so after like a few episodes, I was just like, oh, okay, I don't want to watch this anymore.
Yeah, like I said, the writing. Yeah, I definitely thought the writing was a letdown, and it got worse.
Yeah,
It's not like, hey, the writing here and there is bad.
yeah.
It just was on a downward trajectory. It just kept getting worse and worse.
I would say the acting and the special effects and the sets and everything, like it visually, if you watch it on mute, you'll be like, yo, this is a great show. They did such a good job. And that's not a good ringing endorsement.
No.
Well, for me, I don't know anything about this show, but
Yeah.
I watched the first episode. I'm like, okay, it's another kid with powers that everybody wants or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like,
But-
seeing it.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's just kind of
So I think you're right to say that they're not going to gain any new
yeah.
people.
Oh, so here's my recommendation: go watch the anime.
Yeah.
Just go watch. It's such a
How many seasons of the anime?
4 or 5. Like it's
Okay.
not a
Doable.
I think it's not like a
I'm gonna try to watch
Hunter
it. Yeah.
or One Piece where you're like, all right.
I might watch it on my trip.
10 years
Yeah.
later. I think I
Which
got
one
some
of your
One
kids
Piece.
don't you want to talk to ever again? Because he's getting replaced by this show.
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
I'll
toss-up.
probably watch it on my trip.
Yeah.
So it'll be good.
Oh, and it was the same fight choreographer from Shang-Chi that did all the choreography in this. So like the fight scenes and choreography look great. Like
Yeah.
visually, like they were 75% of the way there.
I know.
It's and it's
It
frustrating.
had
That's-
promise.
Yeah, and I think that's why I stopped watching, because I was just like, it's almost there, and it's just making me mad because it's like you had so many of the building blocks to make this so good, and then you just tripped on the last stretch.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah.
What also sucks is a lot of people have lost their jobs, and I'm not trying to make fun of it. Also, I'm just genuinely kind of bummed out that over 1,000 people have lost their jobs at the gaming company of EA. They let go, I think, 670, and then Sony let go 900 staff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2%.
EA 670 employees, and then Sony 900.
Now, keep in mind that's across their company wide.
Still, I mean, every one of those numbers is
Yeah.
a human being.
Oh, no,
that
absolutely,
lost
yeah.
their job, right?
Yeah.
It kind of sucks, but as you were saying, that's the world that it is. It's a cutthroat industry.
Well, I
The
don't.
gaming industry.
Yeah,
gaming industry. Yeah.
A lot of people who work for gaming companies are contractors, and so I'm going to be slightly devil's advocate, because yes, it is a horrible situation, but a lot of the time that is kind of sensationalized, where it's like they laid off
But they're-
800 people. It's like, yeah, but they only had a contract for 6 months.
They're gonna bring them back.
And they're going to go to the next company, or when a new game comes out. So like, yes, that is tough. Some of the time, or most of the time, it's like, oh, I had a contract for a year and we finished the game and I got laid off, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I'll
go on UI for 6 months and then I'll get another contract.
Yeah, exactly.
Archer says, like he said, show, don't tell. If you ever have to have your character say as a woman or any variant, you've already lost. Yeah, I felt a little bit of that at near the end.
Yeah, it's
of the show.
explaining.
Yeah, it's like, well, I deserve a chance.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I didn't watch the animation, so was it like that in the animation?
No, she was an absolute badass who tore she was
But-
the mother figure in the whole show, and she's not that whatsoever in the Netflix.
That
Like, she was the one
So they're trying to
hurting the
dumb it
cats.
down
Yeah.
or push an agenda.
for the-
Well, I mean, yeah, they took all the what? Anyway, yeah, I don't know.
I had a
They
feeling
missed the point of a lot.
when I
of
watched
the,
that. I'm
the
like, this
points.
doesn't sound like an animation line. Like her character at the end didn't sound like something an animation would have.
Mm.
I just had that feeling.
Sure.
Right. But like I said, I didn't know.
Also,
right?
he doesn't do any water bending the whole season.
He's still learning.
He's learning the whole goddamn show. He doesn't do any water bending. That's like the first thing he learns. He gets unfrozen. Also, the fact that he's like, I want to save the world and I want to do this. I need to be noble. I'm the airbender. It's like, no, motherfucker, you wanted to go on vacation for 2 seasons and it took like nations going to war and genocide for you to be like, all right, I guess I'll get my shit together and be an adult, because he is a kid. But like this entire time, he's just like, I'm noble, I'm stoic. It's like, no, you were an asshole. You were like a 5-year-old who had this thrusted on him and then gets his complete demeanor crushed by this horrible world. Did you get any of that from the live action?
No. No.
See, I'm just gonna let you explain it to me. I'm not gonna actually watch it.
I should have
Yeah.
watched the animation before I watched this.
It's really good.
It's gonna, now I do need to go back.
Do Last of
Yeah.
Us. Watch them back to back. Like, watch a couple episodes of this and then watch the Netflix bit. And then...
Yeah, that's a good idea. I do want to check it up, but they are in talks of renewing the season.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, in season 2.
Yeah, Netflix doesn't greenlight a show unless they do 2 seasons.
Yeah. But going back to where we were saying, the bar has been raised by One Piece.
Yeah.
That, like, I was just thinking about that on the way home today, driving home. I was just like, how does this stack up to One Piece? And I'm like, it doesn't come close. One Piece is so far above than Airbender. I don't know. I mean, it's better than what's the other animation they did? Cowboy Bebop. Oh, whoa.
Yeah, and
That was a
that had
throw up.
good casting too. But okay, I will say this is better than the M. Night Shyamalan one by miles. By miles.
I don't even remember that one.
Nobody
It's
does. It was bad.
was-
So long ago.
Was his a movie that was also taken
Yeah,
from the anime?
it's
as
the
well?
same thing.
Is there a twist at the end that he's actually dead or something?
I think
I remember
'cause there's-
watching it, but I don't remember anything about it.
the CG was so bad.
But it was a while ago, right? Was it 15, 20 years ago?
Still not an excuse. We had computers that brought shit to space.
We had
like,
better 80s movies than that. one,
Reboot
bro.
had better graphics than the M. Night Shyamalan movie did.
Shout out to Reboot.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But so a lot of people have lost their jobs.
Mm.
That sucks, but hopefully they rebound and find another studio to work for. Wish them well.
But it's not like
yeah.
the gaming industry. I mean, it's still.
It's going up and up and up. Well, no, the Sony layoffs. So the EA ones, I don't know the exact specifics of it. If it's a restructuring or if it's kind of like a quarterly thing, because it is about to be Q1 or whatever. With the Sony one, that was a restructuring. That was, we need to change some stuff around and we're going to close some studios down. And that is potentially a horrible situation because of the stuff that Xbox is doing. So now that Game Pass is on PlayStation, there's
Is it?
Yeah, it's going to, or wait, no, sorry.
They're having some exclusives go on PlayStation, but
Yes.
not the Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because Sony's got their own thing, or Sony.
No. Oh, sorry, I'm misremembering a keynote speech that Phil Spencer just did recently, where he's saying that that's something that they're looking into.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, because in the beginning they were pushing the like Xbox isn't a console that you buy, it's an ecosystem that you get into. So no matter what you have, whether it's a phone, computer, whatever, you're on Xbox, blah blah blah, and it's like this whole
That is a smart move.
it is, but like because they make no money on consoles
I don't even know why Xbox still sells a console. Just put it on all the devices.
because of
everyone
middle
else.
America.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
People that still have cable.
Yeah.
people still have cable. Yeah.
Because I just think that just put an app out on everything
It is. It already
Right?
exists.
and just get rid of the hardware. Maybe have the controller that you can connect Bluetooth to everything.
Yep.
They still don't do even Bluetooth. They
No.
still have batteries in there on
Yeah.
the controller. Like, what are you doing?
I know.
Again,
My son's running
1999.
downstairs. I need new batteries. I need new batteries.
Remember?
It drives me nuts.
Well,
I
that-
have it too. Like
Yeah.
we use it for the computer too.
Yeah.
And I was just like, why do I need to keep changing the batteries in this thing?
Yeah. Well, I remember when Xbox announced, they were like, all right, the next Xbox is going to be discless. There's going to be no disc in it, and you just download everything. And everyone who was older than
This scoffed at it.
9
Yeah,
years
yeah,
old was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I haven't bought a physical disc in 10 years. So
Yeah. I felt
will
the
it be
opposite.
cheaper? Will it be cheaper? Cool. All right.
I had people scoff at it and say, no,
Well-
this will never fly.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
most of the forward-thinking people are like, yeah, actually, when was the last time I bought a physical copy? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that'll be better. Yeah, it'll probably be cheaper. It won't because it's a company and they just
Yeah.
wanted to make money. And they,
That's the
companies don't
part where
care
a lot
about
of
you.
people got pissed off is you're not selling the hardware. You're putting it on literally your server for us to download.
Yeah,
How are you charging the same price?
yeah,
Mhm,
that's still an
mhm.
issue.
Right.
Nintendo's the worst. For
That's
that.
why I just, if I can, I will buy it a hard copy. Because
But-
if I'm already paying that price, I want to have it.
Yeah, but all that disc does now is unlock the DRM. The game isn't actually on the disc. It's a key to access the server so you can download the
Yeah.
shit that you're already
So-
going to download.
What I do is I recoup some of that money by trading it or selling it.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So I would buy a game for 59 or 79, whatever it is, and I would get like $20, $30 back.
Yeah.
That's my motive for
Sure.
doing it.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, you're right. You're essentially just unlocking to download, and your space on your hard drive on your PlayStation is like filled up like that.
Oh, yeah.
2 games, boom, it's gone. Call of Duty and
Yeah.
another game done.
No. Now it's just Call of Duty because it's 150 goddamn
It's
gigs. I'm
ridiculous.
not even kidding
It's
you.
crazy.
There was an update that was 78 gigs.
Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
I got some Batman 2 news.
Batman.
Sorry, that's the TV show.
I can't play hockey.
This is this little annoying for me right now. So
Okay.
Jeffrey Wright, who plays Commissioner Gordon in the new Batman movie,
Hmm.
says that he has spoken to Matt Reeves and exploring Gordon's private life in Batman 2.
Okay. We've never known anything other than he has a mustache and a trench coat.
Christopher Nolan's
I
Batman, there was a little bit of it.
What?
Like he had his family member when the Two-Face was trying to kill the family.
Sure.
Plus, he faked his own death.
Yeah. I don't care, to be honest with you, with Commissioner Gordon. I'd rather have him be mysterious. I'd rather have him be just a cop that meets him at the rooftop. There's so many other characters that need to be flushed out.
Sure.
Where it's more important. Like I'd rather see Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, other villains that have never had the light of day for a long time. Right? I want to see those get flushed out first.
Yeah.
We got the Penguin series. Maybe put him in there.
Well, don't you kind of feel
like I would rather have it on the show where you can have him as the other guy, because you're not going to have Batman show up on the show, right? So maybe have Commissioner Gordon, right? Yep. They did it with the Batman show on Fox. What was that called? Gotham. They did that.
Yeah.
So they've already done Gordon's life story for a long time. I don't think you need more of that.
Yeah.
Right.
But don't you already find like that first Batman or the Batman with Robert Pattinson was great, but it's like you introduced all the villains, right?
Yeah.
Penguin,
Calendar
Riddler,
Man.
Joker, and Catwoman. We're all there. I know she's not.
And Calendar
anti-villain, yeah.
And Calendar Man.
Calendar Man.
Who's Calendar Man?
Calendar Man.
I don't remember him there.
Yeah, there was a Calendar Man. He was in one of the cells.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't remember that now.
I only remember who he is because of the Arkham Asylum Batman games, and there was a really, really hard.
Oh, we have a hater. We have a hater.
Oh,
Cowabunga says Patterson Batman. Bleh.
You liked Willow. Shut up.
Hey. Be nice. Be nice. I like Cowabunga. Dude.
I love Cowabunga, dude.
Heartset says Danny DeVito.
Maybe
he was
his emojis are happy, like barfing happy.
Oh, yeah.
I love Patterson.
Yeah. He's barfing out of excitement.
Yeah.
He can't contain his food in his body. Yeah, Patterson is kind of growing on me.
What do you mean, kind of?
Okay, so I like him when he has the cowl on, but as Bruce Wayne, I don't see it.
Right.
Okay.
He's too.
That's fine.
Is it noir? I want to call it
Dimineer.
Sure. I just find him just too rough as Bruce Wayne.
Sure. He isn't living a double life.
Yeah, like he's not selling me that he's Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Right.
Even with the suit on.
Yeah, he puts a suit on, and then if anyone finds out, hey, he's Batman, it's like, yeah, no shit. Look,
look at his black eye.
Okay, so out of all the Batmans that we've had, not as Batman, who is the best Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh,
so George Clooney.
That's a good one.
I'm like not even facetious.
I know that's a good one. That's a good poll question too. We should ask.
Oh. So not as Batman, but as Bruce Wayne.
I want to change the poll question because I don't care about Batman.
You can put up more than one.
Okay,
it's okay.
I'm gonna put up a poll right now while you guys kind of discuss. Okay, I'll give you mine.
Okay,
I'll say Michael Keaton minus the curly hair. If you straighten that hair out, we're all good, baby.
Now, are you saying Keaton?
Get rid of that Afro-ish hair, and we're good.
Saying the original Keaton, like
yeah.
the 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
He still looks the same, does he not?
No, he hasn't aged a day.
I mean, he has gray hair.
In the Flash wasn't hair like
they
lighter?
color it. They color it. Obviously,
they did.
He probably had a full-on gray hair.
No, in this universe he bought just for men.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Michael Keaton.
I still like Christian Bale.
But I now that you've said that, yeah, he did do the Playboy kind of philanthropist pretty good too.
He put on a suit, and you can see the difference between the two.
Yeah.
No.
It's a total different character, I think. Who'd you say? Sorry?
I like
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
I like Christian Bale as Batman more than I like him as Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Where is he? Where? It's so good. It's so good.
I still want to do a record just using do a metal record just using voice clips from Christian Bale.
Somebody wanna? Oh, sorry.
Huh?
Somebody wanna look. I don't even know who this person is. Feruza Bach or Balk.
Catwoman.
I don't know who that is, but want to look it up?
Yeah.
Then maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe it's a show or something. Kiwi says what? Remember that one Gotham thing when young Bruce Wayne who bought a bar because he was bullied?
Oh yeah, that was in the Gotham TV show.
I never understood that. Shit.
$5,000.01. You can't do 1 cent, Mr. Wayne. Okay, I'm sorry. And he was just a little shit. Yeah, no, that was in the TV show.
That TV show was not good.
It was fine.
Yeah, okay.
The guy who played Joker was really good. Cal Kestis.
So I'm gonna put up a poll right now. Best Bruce Wayne. So is it anywhere animation or just should be just live? Because animation will get blurry, and video games will be involved somehow too. So I would just say best Bruce Wayne.
Best Bruce Wayne.
Best Bruce Wayne. Okay.
We all know who the best Batman is.
Oh, here's an argument waiting to happen.
Who's
I don't know who the best Batman is.
Go ahead.
Who's your
No, you brought it up. You dropped the line first. Who's your favorite?
Adam West. No,
I
I'm
had a
kidding.
feeling you're gonna
I
say
was
that.
kidding. No, that wasn't my
Here,
actual.
this is what's her name? Feruza. She was in the
No. That's a
The
really
Gift?
bad picture. They should really.
Show her as Catwoman.
what am I
She
supposed
looks
to
scary.
animate her right now?
Huh?
No, he
No, just Google her name. Catwoman.
She would be better as like Carnage. She's scary. She scares me.
Yeah.
She's an American History X. Duh. There you go. Why would I want something scary like that?
all right, Mary.
She should be Poison Ivy.
The best. No,
Yeah, I think she'd be good Poison Ivy.
the best Batman. Kevin Conroy.
I'm not even gonna argue that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's what I mean. We all know who the best Batman
That's
is.
the best Batman.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Rip in peace.
I can never get rid of that voice.
No, that is Batman. Like it's-
Alfred.
Yeah.
Alfred.
and it's
Send
just
him to
so
Batman.
like calm, and
Stoic.
yeah, stoic.
Cuts like a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. So good.
Who's the best Alfred?
Oh,
Don't say what's his name, the new one.
huh?
Mr. Planet of the Apes.
Andy Serkis?
Oh,
no,
Andy
no, that
Serkis.
was weird.
That was
That made
so
no
weird,
sense.
man. This
I
guy
love-
he was jacked and he's just like, Bruce, you
Was
need to
it-
work out with me.
No, it was Michael Caine. Michael Caine was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Was it Andy Serkis doing motion capture as himself?
We,
He was
yeah,
playing
we
a bat.
should. You know what? They just forgot to do the CG. They were supposed to put an old, frail Englishman over top of his body.
The
going like
original
this.
Alfred from like the
They're like, shit, we forgot to put him in the green screen suit.
why
Oh,
does he look
man.
like an ape?
I'll say who was the best
Bruce
best Bruce Wayne. Who played the best Bruce Wayne? Yeah. Right?
See, that's what they should have had in the Flash movie.
Kiwi says, "Oh my god, what the Canuck was?
Oh yeah, the
What's her name?
yeah
Yeah,
Farouk.
Wait, I can't because then I have to give options.
Yeah,
So who are the options? Let me the
list
options.
them all.
I can only do 4.
What?
It maxes out at 4.
Okay, so- Ben Affleck.
Okay. Ben.
oh, yeah.
Well,
Ben
we're
Affleck.
talking.
Yeah.
You're doing best Bruce Wayne, right?
Yeah, best
yeah.
Bruce Wayne. Ben, we'll do the last 4. How about
Yeah,
that? And then put
Christian.
other at the end. So somebody, because there's gonna be somebody,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
right.
okay.
So Ben Affleck,
Christian
Affleck.
Bale,
Christian Bale,
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Patterson, and
Keaton.
yeah, Keaton. There you
We'll
go.
put Keaton.
And then
Alright.
put other at the end.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do that. Cool.
George Clooney.
Nah. Well,
George
You did-
Clooney's the
I can't
a
argue
good
that.
Bruce Wayne.
That's a good
he's
one.
a good ass Bruce Wayne.
yeah,
He's a
we're
shit
talking-
Batman.
Yeah, we're talking Bruce
You know
Wayne.
who actually was a bad Bruce Wayne was Val Kilmer. I didn't like him as.
I
Bruce.
totally forgot about him.
Oh, which one?
He was in
3.
He was in
Oh,
3.
the
So Michael
real-
Keaton.
He was in the Tim Burton one.
No,
No, right after that one.
yeah, he was. It was with Jim Carrey was the Riddler.
Oh,
Tommy Lee Jones was Two Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was just like he would.
Because the
as
fourth
the
one was
de-
Arnold.
Remember at the
right?
end.
Yeah.
At the end when they're trying to figure out like he's trying to be a detective and he's just like in 2 seconds he's like, oh, this means this means this. Okay, let's go. It's like
I figured it
how
out.
it's like how they have those meetings in Star Wars. Okay, this is how we're defeating this. We're doing
Yeah.
this. Go. It's almost like you want to put the hands in. Go.
I don't
Death
know.
Star out.
For me, I really want to see a young Robin in the fold. Like I don't know why I want that.
They almost did. They teased it, or with
Yeah,
the
but
getting
Christopher Nolan
Grayson-
said he never wanted Robin ever.
Yeah, but he put him in the goddamn
Yeah, he
movie.
did as a fan service at the end,
yeah.
but he never wanted him to be part of the like
Yeah.
actual put on the outfit and everything. He didn't
Yeah,
want
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
and then
That's fair.
I also got pissed because Zack Snyder killed him before they even started the movies of Batman. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Seriously? I can never get a Robin, right?
Yeah.
The last time it was
He's like
was it
Kenny on
O'Donnell?
South
Yeah.
Park.
that was the last time
Chris
I saw
O'Donnell.
Robottle. God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, he looked the part. He was
Yeah.
arguably the best part of those movies.
Yeah,
yeah, he was good.
it would have been. At no point did he realize that Batman was different. 'Cause
No.
he was in Val Kilmer, and then he was with George Clooney.
Yeah.
He should
Yeah.
just be like,
You,
Hey,
somebody
man,
did something,
"There's
Bruce.
something wrong.
You lost
You're a
weight.
really good surgeon, Bruce.
Yeah. Aren't you that guy from ER?"
Oh, Will Arnett.
Oh yeah.
Lego Batman. Yeah, he
He's
has a great
great.
voice. He's second in voice. I
Well,
think.
actually, that Robin, Michael Cera, in Lego Bat, he's great.
That's true. Oh, speaking of Chris Nolan, you know what I watched over the I don't know what this month? Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Oh, you got through it.
It was meh.
It's long, but yeah.
What did I watch recently that had a better explosion in it?
Transformers.
No, I
No, Jensen
Every-
Ackles too as Batman.
who?
The guy from Supernatural, Jensen Ackles. Dean.
Yeah, okay. I
He's the
never
new
really-
He's the new voice after Conroy retired.
Really?
Yeah, he's done all the Batman.
Oh,
stuff.
that's
and
cool.
he's not bad. He's
no,
not bad.
he's a good
yeah,
a good
he's
boy.
not bad.
Did you guys see this Cowabunga? What he says?
James Gunn is giving us Robin.
Is that true?
Don't you lie to me. Don't pull on my heartstrings. Don't do this to me right now, Cowabunga dude. You don't know.
What?
You're just making rumors up
You know-
to make me happy.
You know who's our new Robin? John Cena.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Big muscular dude.
And he plays Peacemaker as well at the same
Yeah.
time.
You can't tell. He's got a helmet on and he's got
But he,
the goggles
but he
on.
plays like a young innocent. What do we do? Like,
He would
Yeah.
do an awesome
he
job.
would be.
Why are you bigger than the Batman?
Like, but he's wearing really, really
yeah,
tight.
really tight, just like a Robin, like Halloween costume.
The original Robin
tight
from
V
the
down
TV
there.
show, but like
Oh,
He's chafing
But it looks
the
like
whole
he-
time.
looks like he should be in the Village People.
did you read his memoir? Did you read his book?
No.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't even know
man.
he had a book.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
I will say two words. Yeah,
You want to say it?
I will say two words. And
Oof,
Oh my god.
nice.
Oh man. Yeah. Keanu Reeves also was Batman. In an anime.
Oh yeah, in the animal one,
DC
the
League
pets.
League of
Mm.
Suicide or something like that.
But it was all about their
Josh
pets.
Hutcherson, the guy from what's it called? That Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
also played a voiced in Justice League.
Mm.
Right.
Zachary Gordon as well. Lewis Wilson. I don't even know who that is, but it's a black and white picture, so it must be somebody from a while ago.
That was before Adam West.
Yeah, I guess so. Lots of people have played
Oh, yeah.
or voiced. Yeah. Will Arnett obviously here too, yeah. Interesting. A lot of people.
One is the lone. That's my favorite part of Lego Batman. He gets home from work. It's all by himself.
What else we got on the docket here? I'll set up the community
I've
thing.
heard this
afterwards.
news today. Hang on, I'm gonna bring up this picture
Uh-oh.
of our favorite actor here.
Uh-oh. You said favorite. I immediately was
I
stopping.
have very many skills.
Yes, very many skills. Did you hear about this?
No.
Okay, well, I gotta wait till you're back, Elvin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, he is been cast.
Oh yeah.
in a
I saw
reboot,
this.
a reboot series. Okay, so you know, I bet you can't guess.
I don't. Okay. Okay. A reboot series.
It's a series from the 80s,
Okay.
comedy.
A-Team?
No,
Shit.
wasn't he? He was in the 80s.
Yeah. He's
No.
joking. He
Okay.
was 18. He was animal.
Okay, I'll bring this up and you'll. I can't. Let
Sorry,
you
not
see.
animal.
No, he was Hannibal.
Hannibal.
Okay, here it is. Ready?
Wait. No. It's a comedy or
A
action?
comedy.
Yeah,
Comedy.
Yeah.
Liam
Okay.
Neeson in a new comedy.
TV series or movie?
It was a TV series
TV series
and a movie, I believe. Okay.
You go.
Yeah.
American or British?
American.
Okay, I gotta narrow it down.
Okay. Yeah. Keep going. Liam Neeson, new
Comedy.
series.
A
A
comedy.
reboot. A
A
reboot.
reboot comedy. Gilligan's Island.
No. Ready?
That's not the 80s.
Ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Watch.
Bad Batch.
No.
Wow. He's not funny enough.
Well, that's what people are saying. But yes, he has been cast to be in The Naked Gun. That's what a lot of people are thinking.
Get Steve Martin to do it. He's
Yeah.
old, funny, and has white hair.
You're right. You're right. Now, I do think Liam Neeson can be funny. I do think he can be funny. But I don't know. This
Give
funny.
me one example.
He was in the Lego movie. He was the
Sure.
cop.
Voice. Yeah, but because he was the straight man. He was serious.
And what he did, he flipped both, right? The good cop, bad cop. Sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I love Liam Neeson. And I wish Eastern Europeans would stop stealing his daughter.
Maybe that's what Naked Gun's going to be about.
In a world.
In a
It's just-
world.
Super deadpan, and he's just making jokes the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I thought of that too, but
You know what? I mean, it might be great. He's a phenomenal actor, and he's good at what he does.
yeah.
Uh,
Now, I don't know.
and
He can be deadpan. Yeah. Hartstead saying this. Yeah.
see, that's what I mean. Deadpan humor, though. Well, I guess Leslie Nielsen never really was funny, and he was also
just-
very serious, and
It's what is it though? It's slapstick sort of comedy.
it's slapstick. That's the thing. Like deadpan humor is one thing, but slapstick's another.
yeah.
Interesting.
So yeah, he's coming back in Naked Gun. I don't know if
I'll
it's going
watch
to
the
be.
hell out of it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a series or I don't know when it's coming out. But here's the funny thing, and Elvin can touch on this when we get back. When was the last time we actually had a movie like this? Meaning like a spoof. They were big for a while. We talked about Top Secret.
yeah.
We talked about we've Airplane, freaking Spaceballs. So there was a time when these sort of spoof movies were actually pretty big.
Sure.
Even up to the Hot Shots or Hot Shot, and even
Any National Lampoon movie.
well, obviously even Monty Python.
Yeah.
And then back in the 90s were all the scary movie stuff, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually been a while since we've had...
No, the Pentaveret. That Mike Myers
Oh, right.
TV show.
The one that you
it
brought
is
on.
exactly that. I would argue Deadpool is kind of that similar vein.
I guess so.
Or Dungeons and Dragons. That's still kind of that a lot of slapstick, but it's no, maybe not. Similar feel.
Well,
to
it's
it,
like those.
kinda, but
They're like silly little gags, which I think
Yeah.
you get away with in the 80s. I just don't know nowadays like what they would do, right?
yeah,
Meaning like for example, I can't remember if it was Naked Gun or whatever the one where he's like he's microphone and he's at a conference and he goes to the bathroom and you hear him peeing for like on. But even all the Top Secret, what we're talking about is can a movie like they're bringing back Naked Gun, will audience like that kind of comedy, that kind of slapstick sort of weird
or
comedy?
when was the last time a slapstick style comedy has come out?
Yeah.
Alvin,
Sorry. What's up?
God,
Talking about can a Naked Gun
Yes.
actually be good? Like would audience these days find that kind of stuff funny?
Oh, they'll find it offensive. That's what's gonna happen.
nah, it's Liam Neeson.
It's Liam Neeson, I know. But I just think it's not gonna be as funny as back in the day, though.
No,
The stuff they did back then,
That's what
would
we
not
were thinking.
would not.
yeah. Or when was the last time this type of comedy has come
Especially
out?
when
There
he's
was-
sitting there and he hands the black chalk to the guy next to him,
Mhm.
who happens to be African American.
Mhm.
Says here, and the guy looks at him. Right, he's like, "What do you want me to do with this?" That's not gonna fly. People will get offended.
What if they bring OJ back?
Then we're good.
was
Then we're
acquitted.
good. Full circle.
Okay,
Uh,
in 2016, Andy Sandberg started in a pop star never stopping.
Okay.
I think it was like a ripoff of Justin Bieber, but that was like the last one that I can find that kind of had that sort of slapstick, sort of not slapsticks, but that same sort of comedy to
Well,
it.
we're talking just like what is that? He did like, well, he did Spaceballs. What's the director, the writer in it? He did Spaceballs, Men in Tights, all those movies.
The director, or the writer.
Both.
Hang on, everyone. We're looking stuff up. That's what we do.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's done a lot of those. Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
All those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, like Mel Brooks style comedy.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Again, I implore both of you and everyone watching this. Thank you, Cowbunk Dude.
Thank you, Cowabunga Dude.
Watch The Pentaveret on Netflix. It is that
That
kind
style.
of edgy, like slapstick, very Canadian, very what's it called? Canadiana, whatever. Because it's
Canadian.
it's Mike Myers just making dumb jokes, and I'd say 95% of them like hit really hard. There's also a lot of times where you have to rewind because you're laughing too hard. You didn't get to hear the next like 5 subsequent jokes.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, I mean, there's still Saturday Night Live, right?
Sure.
Those sort of skit shows,
Yeah.
which people like. So you don't know.
Well, okay, here's the thing. That itch that people had for those slapstick kind of sketch jokes is probably mostly taken care of by YouTube.
True.
You're getting
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
those quick fire dumb jokes.
Whippy ones, yeah.
Real
Yeah.
quippy. Between Two Ferns,
Yes. Yeah.
that's that same type of comedy.
Anything on Funny or Die. a lot of
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
absolutely. Yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
college humor stuff. That's
True.
okay. There we go. There we solved it.
Yes.
That's where
we're
it went.
friggin' we're Bruce Wayne.
It
Batman.
It went to the internet.
So the poll is up. Best Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
The nominees are Ben Affleck, Adam West, Christian Bale, Michael Keaton, or other.
No
Mm.
Heart's Dead. They don't.
It's Bale.
They watch clips on.
I mean,
the
not
internet.
Bale.
Huh?
It's Bruce Wayne, not
Yeah.
Batman. So make sure if you're voting to keep that in mind.
Wait, did you mess it up?
No, I said who played the best Bruce Wayne.
Oh, okay, okay.
So make sure. Do not think it's, hey, how come we didn't have this guy or Kevin Conroy? There's others there, but it's also about Bruce Wayne. Kevin Conroy.
Kevin
I think-
Conroy is a good Bruce.
Well, he was barely Bruce Wayne in any
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
games, right? So
Yeah.
but yeah, polls up. Well, next we'll give it a few days, and maybe next Wednesday we'll talk about the poll, see where we're at.
Awesome.
And then
So go
we'll
ahead
tell
and do
you
that.
you're wrong.
What else we got? Anything else in the news? I got some more.
Yeah,
stuff.
go ahead.
I've got the creator of Spider-Man animation, John Semper Jr. Yeah, Semper Jr. wants to do the show, the animation, like the X-Men animations that's coming out.
Oh, like the X-Men 97 or whatever?
He's
Or
upset
87?
they didn't give him credit in the last movie, the Spider-Verse. He says, calls out that he has never been credited for the Spider-Verse film for creating the concept. Even though you've never seen fit to thank me in your credits, you're welcome anyway. That is his quote to Sony.
Shots fired. Wait, Sony being blind to the fact of creative and IP?
No.
Who?
Yeah, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for him to do that, because if he wants to get a show, do you want to trample on people that might possibly get you a show?
No, you always punch up.
Okay.
He's punching up. That's what he's doing.
Oh,
He's not
he is punching
down.
up, or
He's
it's
punching up.
It is a Mike Tyson uppercut right now.
Yeah, but also now people are going to get mad. And now when he goes to a lawyer and goes, hey, they go, yeah, sure. We'll do it for free.
John Semper Jr. Calls out so, and there's an example he put up too, like where he did the animation with the Spider-Verse,
Mm-hmm.
and then he put another picture underneath it about the Sony one.
Yeah.
Saying, look, like I did this
Hey,
already.
wow.
I
That's,
did this already.
It's cool you
So you're
you did
welcome.
that.
So yeah.
I mean, that, like, to his credit, he waited 3 movies, 3, 4, however many movies. Wait, it's
2.
well, I mean, the Spider-Verse movies, yeah.
But you're right, though. I think this is just him saying, I just want to do a show like the X-Men, so I'm going to go and cause a storm
Yeah,
to get this going.
yeah.
Is that a tactic?
Everybody likes to cause storms.
Yeah.
Look at remember we talked a few weeks ago about the Amazon director for Roadhouse.
So do you have I have a continuation to this.
I heard about that. Go ahead, but
No,
yeah.
you can add.
Well, no, I was just gonna say that director was causing a storm, saying that Amazon
Promised
it was
movie.
going theaters
Mm.
and not just on Amazon, and now Jake Gyllenhaal has come out to say the opposite.
Yeah, he's like,
Nobody gives a shit about things are going great.
Yes,
It's the internet. People want to get mad about stuff.
the movie hasn't even come out yet.
Yeah.
And it already looks like it's dead in the water in terms of, is it going to be good or not?
But I wouldn't have known about it if it wasn't for all this controversy.
Yeah.
True.
I would have been like, "Oh, there's a new Roadhouse," and I've been like, "Oh, I don't care."
Bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah,
right? That's
exactly.
the line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, he just came. I think he's more of a dousing the fire right now. Like, hey, let's forget this and let's get
you mean
on.
Jake is?
Yeah,
trying to-
let's promote this movie because he's already got what's his name, the UFC fighter. Oh my God,
McGregor.
McGregor already has it on his Instagram, putting him in a headlock
Right.
in the
Mhm.
movie,
Right.
and he's already like they're fake feuding back and forth,
Mhm.
which is great, right? That's what real UFC fighters do anyway
Yeah,
before
they're
their
doing
fight.
like an augmented
Yeah.
reality
Yeah.
sort of thing.
So
ARG.
that's that's cool,
Mhm.
and I think he's just sort of like, hey, let's just forget all that. Let's just push this movie right now.
For sure.
Right?
Yep.
For sure.
I'm gonna be watching it. I think I like Jake. I think he's good. So let's
Yeah.
see what happens. What else? Anything else you got on tap here?
I saw last week we were talking about Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't anything huge, but what's his name was on Jimmy Kimmel, the same guy who was on The Bear.
Yeah, Bachman, something like that. Bachman,
Yeah.
cousin.
cousin. Thank you.
Cousin. I did start watching The Bear. I did start
Did
watching
you?
it. Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I just rewatched Andor again.
How did that connect? Okay, go ahead. Connect this.
Wait,
He was in there.
yeah,
Is that what you're
he's
getting?
on
Okay,
he's
okay,
on
yeah.
Andor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
an Andor.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
rewatching it now, I'm just like, "Way,
Cousin!"
he's an asshole in that too."
Anyway, so the actor was on Jimmy Kimmel,
Mm.
and of course Kimmel's got to ask him about Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
He's not going to get much out of him, but there was a couple things that he said. First of all, he asked about the suit, and he said it's because back in the
It's a motion capture.
yeah.
Yeah.
He asked him about that.
Little golf balls.
Yep.
Yeah. Because the other one was when it was Michael Chiklit, it was a suit.
Bodysuit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he also asked him because the picture of them, the new cast, it's 1961. So he asked him about that, and all his answer was, he goes, "Yep, that picture looks like it's 1961." That was his answer.
I mean,
So-
what else he's gonna say?
That is
Yeah.
the most couched answer.
The minute he says anything more than that,
Yeah.
he's gonna be recast.
But he actually knew last summer that he was cast.
Yeah, that's crazy that he held it that long.
Wow.
Yeah. He said in August he got the call.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Credit to Disney and Marvel for holding it that long too.
For
Sure.
sure.
What
For
was
sure.
it, like 9 months ago?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, that he was told.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, and that's when did the John Krasinski
The
Uh,
Doctor
when did-
Strange.
was
Oh, that was like
That was last
3 years,
Beginning-
no, 2 years ago. 2 years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah. So they didn't know at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also said it's funny. They actually the four cast members
They
already
have a
have
WhatsApp. Yeah.
they have a text chain between the four of them.
And Pascal is.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Turtles, the animation, Mutant Mayhem.
Yep.
Part 2 will be coming out in 2026, October 9th.
cool?
Great for young kids.
Yeah.
Me and Dee, we talked about it. It's not for us, but we appreciate that.
You know why? You know who it's for?
Yeah. It's to usher a new generation of
You
turtle
didn't
fans.
you didn't like that?
I thought it was all right.
Okay.
I didn't like some of the character decisions they made at the end where they all look bad guys are good guys now all of a sudden.
Mm.
Kind of didn't like that. And them going to school is weird because they should never have been going to school, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's a new generation. If they fall in love, means good things for all of us because you know what's going to happen. If one turtle thing is successful, lots of turtle things will come out for all different ages, right?
Right.
Even a live action movie, probably, right? So,
Right.
yeah, I'm okay with that. Star Wars games are all canceled from EA because they laid off those people.
Wow.
Oh
All-
wait,
that-
the shitty one,
I don't know if it's the shitty one. I don't know which one it is, but
the one that was coming out where it's like you get to play.
but there
a
was
scoundrel.
Respawn had a first-person shooter for Mandalorian
Yes.
that has been canceled.
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
it
so
was it was super. There was the one, I think it was like the third person adventure one where it's like, and you have a cat, and then it's like,
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
was that EA? It looked like it felt like an EA game
This is surprising to me.
because it was supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, you're right.
Hold on,
This summer.
hold on.
While you're looking that up, I didn't even know season 3 is in the works, but apparently Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, season 3 has begun early development.
Okay,
Season 2 hasn't even come out.
wait, what? I just realized.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Season
Like,
three?
yeah, they're early. Like, okay, sure.
They gave him more money. I watched the first season months after it came
Yeah.
out, drunk, had a great time.
One of my friends is in that show.
Gandalf?
No,
You know
in the series. The what are the not the hobbits, but the guys with the
Harfoot.
Harfoot,
The
the
pretty
dad,
hobbits?
the father.
Which dad? There's two dads.
No, the main. You know.
Oh, okay,
the,
yeah.
that
Okay,
guy.
that's your
He's-
friend.
Yeah, Dylan.
Oh,
He's
nice.
from Montreal. Yeah,
I'll tell them.
I spoke to him.
there's your problem.
I spoke to him last.
He's French.
He's
Can we
not
get him
French.
on?
He's
Can we get-
actually Anglophone.
Can we get him on with the
I
premiere?
know.
I could probably. He lives in London, but I could probably message
Well,
him.
yeah, it doesn't matter where he lives. Let's get him on. What are you doing? Don't hold this on us.
Wait, are you
I
gonna
also
be
know-
nice
no,
to
just-
somebody from on that show?
I'm gonna be nice to him.
Yeah, that's
He
what I was
actually.
asking.
I saw him last summer, and he was always like, "Oh, I'm so over that show." already." I don't even know if he's in season 2 or whatever.
So
Wait, doesn't he die at the end?
Did
I-
he die at the end?
You're a bad friend.
I
You
don't
didn't even
remember.
watch your best friend's death scene.
I can't remember. Kiwi, I remember you
no,
watched it. Tell
no,
us.
he doesn't. He's lying.
In my mind, everybody dies at the end of every show.
That's
So, in honor of Dune, this is awesome. I just love this. So, in honor of Dune, Garfield has gone in the action.
Wait,
In honor of Dune,
okay.
the new movie that's just
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out,
yeah,
right?
Dune 2, yeah.
Part two.
Garfield has gone in on the fun. So, they released a poster,
Oh.
and it's this. Can you see it? Behold, I'm not afraid of sands, unlike some characters from Star Wars.
That's hilarious.
So they have already begun their marketing campaign, and I think this is awesome. Hitch a ride on one of the biggest movies of the year.
Of
Why
course.
not?
That's
course.
awesome.
Why not? So
It was like I can't remember what movie it was. It was back when Phantom Menace was coming out, but another movie was coming out, and they're like, "If you're gonna go see a movie this summer, see Star Wars. If you're gonna see 2, come see ours."
Yeah. Like, know your place.
Yeah.
Stay in your lane.
But Dune 2 has been getting crazy reviews. Like,
they're saying that there already should be nominated for best director and best sound.
well, it's funny because
Or
people
score. Sorry,
people
not
are
sound.
saying that Oppenheimer should be thanking Dune that it moved dates because it was supposed to come out last year.
Yeah.
And so they're like,
Well, Barbie should be thanking them too, because they would have lost more spots.
Yeah.
Even best director,
for sure,
right?
for sure, yeah.
But
But
are they gonna be
Barbie didn't
remembered,
get
though?
Best Director.
Oh, they didn't. Okay, that's a
It's
shame.
Star Wars Outlaws, and it's being made by
You walked into that one.
You brought it up.
I know I did.
Star Wars Outlaws is the game. It's being
Yeah.
made by Ubisoft.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But okay, so because this movie's come out so early in the year, you think they're gonna get forgotten about come
Dune?
next year? Yeah.
It
When
ha-
did it come out? When did the first one come out? It
No,
came
no,
out
I mean like for the Oscars
No, I know, but I'm saying like, when did the first one come out?
2
It
years
was-
ago.
No, but like what
It-
time
it
of year?
was-
Like
it was-
Christmas ish?
it was fall.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and this is when Dune 2 was supposed to
Yeah,
come
supposed
out,
to
Yeah.
come out. Yeah,
but
yeah.
then they moved it. So you're right. It can
It might get
happen a lot.
forgotten about, right?
When something drops.
What else is coming out this year other than Deadpool?
Well, I don't know. There's probably some dramas and stuff that's gonna
Yeah.
take center stage, right?
Yeah,
A Scorsese movie or something, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
There's the rarity though that a big movie like this, because this is like one of those Lord of the Rings sort of movie-ish, right?
Yeah.
Where the third, like the other, when you're thinking about awards, like the first 2 Lord of the Rings didn't win anything, but then the third one, Return of the King, won like everything.
Yeah. They were like, oh, okay. Yeah.
But they gave it to more like probably
Mhm.
like the series. So
Yeah. Well, and also I think the first Dune everyone saw and was like, okay, this is a good start.
Yeah.
And like I don't really remember when it first came out, I don't remember people losing their absolute mind over it.
people are losing their mind over this one.
Yeah, that's right. Like, and I don't think that anyone's saying like this one is so much better. It's just like it's still good. And in just a sea of like mediocrity as sequels or TV shows, like just seeing like consistency is
Well, the other
good.
the other thing is the first movie. It's all the like building up the characters, and the
Yeah.
story. Where now it's okay. Now let's get going. And
Well,
actually-
that too, because there's a shitload of lore to expunge out of
Yeah.
Dune, where it's just like, all right, we got to describe factions, inner fighting between like unions. We got to tell you what space communism is. It's different from regular communism. And this guy, he's floating and he's got powers. Don't worry about it. He just has them, okay? And
they should just get someone to stand there and explain all that at the beginning.
yeah,
the
instead of a
movie.
sign language interpreter, just get
Yeah.
me to just be like, all right, shut up.
They actually do that. I watched Wes Anderson's.
He's short?
No.
Okay.
His last movie, Asteroid City,
Okay.
which is great, but it's a Wes Anderson, and
Yep.
basically someone stands at the beginning and just kind of explains everything, and then they go into
He
it.
just put out a short,
Yeah.
a short film. It's like 45 minutes long. It's got all same, like it's got
All the actors.
actors in it.
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley, Benedict Cumberbatch, everyone cool and British whose name is Ben is in it. And that's the entire thing. It's just like it's borderline a theater play
Right,
because like
right.
the sets change
Yeah.
and then they just go, well, what was that? I said to him. And it's
truly
so horrifically Wes Anderson.
it's truly amazing how his films are like. If you did anything similar to that, people would be like, "You're just doing Wes Anderson." Meaning, like his films are just like they're so
Unique.
specific.
Yeah,
No,
unique.
there was a movie and it was garbage. Amsterdam, Margot Robbie,
Oh yeah.
Chris Rock, and like all these
Christian-
people,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, and Taylor Swift, and it was just like, oh, this is somebody who saw one Wes Anderson movie and was like, Daddy, can I have some money? I can do that. And they just did a shit job with it because that movie, like, it was like 3 hours long, which if it were a Wes Anderson movie, people would be just like losing their minds and being like, this is the best thing ever.
Mhm.
But it was, I think, one of the only movies I turned off after an hour and a half. It was just like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather go sleep than continue this.
Cowabunga says Dune makes me sleepy. They're long movies.
Yeah, they're a commitment.
You really need to understand that story.
Yes.
It's not simplified. It's
No.
very complex.
But that's kind of what I think is winning people over and making people lose their minds, is because this movie neither of these movies hold your hand through anything.
yeah,
It's like, here's these factions, here's this family. All right, they're fighting, and you're like, why? And it's like, were you not listening? I told, shut up.
It's too bad movies can't slap you.
the chair just had an arm come out.
An ejector seat. What?
Josh Brolin says, "I won't ever stop shitting on Jonah Hex because it was a shitty effing movie." This is his quotes.
Oh,
You know why I'm bringing this up is because my friend who owns a studio in downtown, who was at the movies, he actually before the week after had the director show up to do a movie there. So I'm bringing this up because he probably is watching our show later.
Oh, that's funny.
He says, however, he plans to no longer blame the director as he apologized and now has bone cancer. I'm not making this up.
I'm not gonna kick him anymore because he's on his deathbed.
I didn't know that.
But that movie
So,
sucks.
Sam, if you're watching this, let me know. If he has read the quotes from Josh Brolin. So
Look, Kiwi
Ah.
says Elven language. That's Justin's job.
Yeah,
I didn't say anything bad. What did I say?
you're
said-
right. You didn't, and I agree with you.
Yeah,
You said the S word.
You heard it here first, folks. He didn't say anything bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said the S word it's not bad. You can say that. Yeah, I said F. I didn't say any bad words. Come on. I kept it clean.
I'm just listening to our audience.
Yeah. So
It was a shitty movie, and he has bone cancer.
I'm just reading what I
I
You're
have
not-
never given a shit about Josh Brolin until this moment.
He's supposedly really tough to work with, Josh Brolin,
Well, yeah, I could tell.
especially with that quote.
Yeah.
So Sony, I can't remember, is it Amy or something like that? Anyway, the head of Sony, the movie division, she's in charge of all the Spider-Man movies for Sony and everything. So they were at I can't remember what movie it was. Maybe it was Madam Web, and they were asked about nothing about Madam Web. They were asked about
Who?
that garbage movie that's a dumpster fire. They asked about future Spider-Man movies, specifically about making a live action into the Spider-Verse movies. If they're going to do any live action,
Like
Miles
bringing
Morales.
Miles Morales, right?
The director who did the two movies has said, yes, they plan on doing it, but there's 2 other movies in the works prior to that.
Well, one of them's going to be a Venom.
Probably. But
and
I don't know what the other one's going to be. But it's going to be probably bad.
Yeah, Venom definitely. And maybe a Carnage movie. I remember hearing rumblings of a Carnage movie like last year.
I don't know. They already did Carnage in the last Venom movie.
Yeah, he was in the last Venom
It was
movie, but him
horrible.
having his own spin-off movie. I'm saying.
They-
Well, what, you think Sony knows what to do with Spider-Man stuff right now?
What I don't understand with these guys is they think these lesser known B-list characters are going to hold up
Yeah.
a movie.
I have no
Everyone
idea who
want-
these people are.
No,
Madam Web has
everyone-
it had no chance from the beginning of its conception.
Oh, 100%.
No chance of holding a movie on its own. I
No.
don't know what they were thinking.
That we want to do another Guardians of the Galaxy. They're all chasing that lightning.
They hired a director who's never done a movie.
And they hired a bunch
She's
of
a
actors.
documentary series director.
And,
How are you thinking that is a good idea?
and they hired writers and actors who've never read a
The
comic
writers
book.
have no idea what those characters
who
are.
know who were also explicitly told, do not research the source material.
Yeah, I don't know.
So how does this set up for the next?
It doesn't. They've already
Craven,
scrapped it.
Craven,
You know
they
how
scrapped Craven
this
the
is how
Hunter?
bad this movie was. It was so bad that Amazon heard it and said, "Oh, we're doing a Scarlet Web TV show, guys. We're not doing that anymore." They canceled it because of this movie.
No, I'm saying about Craven the Hunter because that's supposed to.
That's dead in the water.
It's not.
It's gonna come out, but it's dead in the water already.
Oh, okay.
They're scrapping this whole thing. They're rebooting the whole thing.
If I hear the word reboot
Yeah.
from an executive, I will punch
It's-
him in
it's-
the face.
It's the in
Like,
the-
What if he has bone
it's
cancer?
prequels? Oh, okay. Then we have to kind of soften the
He's
blow.
thinking
Get
about it.
Soften the blow.
I will say his movie isn't the shitty movie isn't his fault.
But this is what happens when you just try to throw things at the wall and make it stick, or
Yeah.
hopefully it sticks. There's no planning. There's no actual taking the steps of making sure this is going to be successful. You could have made these movies successful if you'd done it right and had them, sort of piggyback off the A-list characters,
Sure.
right?
I got the bigger question. Did the MCU ruin everything?
No, it made people get greedy.
Well, that's what I mean.
What do you mean made?
Well, you just
Oh,
everyone,
because they weren't before?
no. I meant like they all thought, hey, we could just go ahead and make
Well, sure,
make
yeah.
these superhero movies and billions will make out of it.
And
Right?
they did.
So
Not with Madam Web.
No.
So in a
They're in
way,
the minus.
really,
No, they're just 20 years too late.
Yeah.
in a way, really, because the MCU did such an awesome job to bring all this stuff together that everyone's like, let's do that.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, they didn't even take that formula.
No.
If you had tried the formula, then you could have been, given excuses. Okay,
that's-
you did your best. You actually took the time and effort to build this up,
And-
because that's what the MCU did for 10 years.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
built it up.
Right, where everyone tried to do it in 2 years.
Yeah.
Like DC and
They didn't even try that formula.
No. Well, so here's the difference between an executive and a creative person is they go, well, MCU, they got the Iron Man, they got this, they got the Swedish guy, we got Buff Man, we got Muscle Man, we've got Redhead Girl. Okay. they did that. Well, we did Venom. We did Venom. We did Venom. There we
I
go.
think the record's broken.
We did it.
Evan, what's Kiwi saying?
Back in 2006, an Aragon movie was made based off the books that
Oh
Our
man,
brother
that
sells
movie
quick.
sucked.
was given the first. So I got a story about this.
What, Aragorn?
So in
That's
2000,
the dragon movie, right?
yeah. So
Okay,
in
yeah.
2004,
Mm-hmm.
a young Alvin was working at security,
Young.
you know,
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
full of excitement and energy. Didn't get married yet, was about to. Opened a bag, and in it was a script called Aragon. And I just had a look see because I was reading the books at the time.
Oh.
Mm.
Yes, I have the books at home, trilogy. So
Wait, are you still
so-
employed by the same place?
yes,
So wait, this
but
person's-
different company under.
Oh,
ownership.
okay. Then
Yeah,
you're clear.
yeah,
You're in the
yeah.
clear.
So, yeah.
So then you sat down and you started reading it while someone was trying to go through
Yeah,
security.
I think they missed their bag on the flight too. But I had an idea what the movie's gonna be. I'm like, oh, this is gonna end really bad. I'm like, yeah, let's put it back there.
And then for some reason,
Washed my hands.
Should have got out a pen.
see
Change.
me after class. A
Yeah.
red
Nope.
pen.
Try again.
And for
But-
some reason, they had to rewrite the entire script in 1 week, and they forgot most of the plot points.
That was such a letdown, that movie, because I was so hyped because the books were really good. And that movie was just like a CW movie all day long. All day long. Right. And yeah, I'm hoping this Netflix, somebody picks it up. Actually, not Netflix. I'm hoping that maybe
Apple.
Apple picks it up and put some money behind it because it can be a really good TV show.
Wait,
a la
who-
Game of Thrones.
I was gonna ask who owns HBO?
Warner Brothers.
God.
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. What
HBO
what
Max.
stream? Oh,
HBO
right,
Max.
right.
We have a
Or
Crave
them.
here.
Oh, right.
They own their ownership to that, but it's partial. not
Yeah,
even
or
all.
that. Do an
Yeah.
HBO or an Apple.
Well, they won't.
Apple's kind
I
of
don't-
turning into
HBO won't. HBO, you know why?
because they already did Dragons.
Yeah.
And they got
They won't.
burnt.
What I was gonna say was before that awesome joke came in. They're also doubling down on Game of Thrones. I think they're gonna saturate this thing now. They're doing an animation Game of Thrones.
Oh,
They're
right.
doing another TV
They're a
show.
little late, aren't they?
I don't know. They're going full blown, but you know what? Kudos to the creator. He's making a
George R. R.
bajillion dollars.
Martin?
I don't think he has any kids either.
Yo, I saw.
He didn't have time to have kids. They just keep writing all the time.
no, I saw an interview, or not an interview, a sit down talk, or it was at the panel or whatever, and it was George R. R. Martin and Stephen King.
Oh,
And
okay.
They were talking to each other.
Holy balls!
And George
that
R. R.
is
Martin
sick.
was just like, I just got to ask one question. How the do you write so many books? I've been sitting here. And he was like, I write 6 pages a day. He's like, don't you ever like sit in front of your computer, write 3 notes, hate it, delete it, go and sit, drink yourself into a stupor, think you're not talented, think you suck, and then go to sleep? And Stephen King's like, no, I usually write 6 pages a day. And he's like, anyway. And I was like, all right, I love George R. R. Martin. That's wow.
Oh man, that's it.
I heard this great interview with Stephen King's son.
Yeah.
Who's a writer.
Yeah.
And he's like, by the age of 6, he had seen Cujo. Like these didn't read the books, but
No.
saw the movies. Cujo and Christine.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, how did that affect you? He goes, I write romance novels now.
I took a hard left.
Cowabunga Dude has recommended a movie, Uncle Ben, the movie.
Yes.
Love it.
No, but they're not allowed to call him that. So he's just gonna be Uncle B.
Uncle B.
Or what's another
Do you know they
word
didn't
for
have the
uncle?
rights to say Peter Parker? in
No,
the
they
movie?
didn't. That's why they like
Madame Web?
danced
Yeah.
around it. They were like,
As soon as they say
everyone-
it, they cut it off.
yeah.
He should be named. Cut it off.
Hey, everyone, what do
Do
you
they get
think
the
our
PS?
babies?
And you know why that is? So I found out that they actually were supposed to get the rights to it, and Andrew Garfield was going to be in at the end
Right.
credit scene.
Yeah.
And then when they saw the script and how bad it was,
Yeah.
they retracted all of that real quick.
Yeah. Well, that's why they
Yeah.
had the
Andrew's like,
wonderful,
"Nope,
wonderful
I don't care."
scene. Like, oh, can you guess the baby's name? And everyone's just like, I don't fucking know, Steve. And it's like, I've been at those types of gatherings, and you go like, I would rather die than be in this conversation. Or that's just the conversations that if you're a well-adjusted human being, you just outwardly say, I no longer care about this conversation, and you walk and literally do anything else.
Yeah.
That's why baby showers should be a 5-drink minimum.
Before you show up.
Yeah. I don't think Kiwi. I don't think it's going to be HBO because they're not going to cannibalize another have another dragon based or medieval
Yeah.
based show with
Yeah.
the amount of money they're putting into Game of Thrones IP. So
Mhm.
I think it's going to be Apple or Netflix that's going to bring it. Amazon's not going to do it because they're going to be doing Lord of the Rings right now. They're not doing that. So it's going to be one of those two if they want to pick it up. But the books are good. Another one that's also was a disaster was MTV decided to make a TV show called Sword of Shannara.
Okay.
It's a 12-part book. I have, I think, 6 of them. I read the prequel and then I read the first trilogy, and they have like 2 other trilogy. It's a really deep, really nice story. It's about, it takes place in the future, but what happened was everything goes back to the medieval ways. So you still see buildings in, filled with vines and stuff like that. And so people who laid low in the whole disaster became dwarves because they were always underground.
Right.
It's a I'm describing it pretty bad, but
Isn't that just what was that movie with where there's orcs? It was a Netflix thing. And wasn't Will Smith in it? And his partner cop was an orc.
Oh yeah.
Dark.
Bright.
I Am
Bright.
Legend. Oh,
Bright.
Bright. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was I Am Legend.
So it's kind of like that.
No, it's very like Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Right? It goes back to the old way of living,
Mhm.
horseback and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, sort of Shannara is really cool. But MTV ruined it because the CW budget, right?
Yeah.
It's like, why even do that? You're like in over your head. You have to put so much money
Just
to make
do
this.
Cribs and Pimp My Ride and get Bam Margera money to light his friends on fire.
There you go.
Reality
Stick to your
shows.
lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to shelve that for the next 10 years and see if they bring that up again.
Wait, when did they do?
They did it like 5 years ago. It was bad. It was really
MTV
bad.
still makes things?
Yeah, it was really bad.
I didn't even.
They should never make
I didn't
things-
know that they still existed.
Me neither. Actually.
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Because
I thought YouTube would have put them under.
And I think it was 2
20
seasons
years
too as
ago.
well. I fell off the first season. I'm like, I can't do this thing.
I need to
this is
look up what MTV makes now.
Yeah.
it's all because
They don't do music.
because the Canadian channel is gone.
Much music.
is
Yeah.
gone.
George Stroumboulopoulos is working on his own stuff.
Yeah, he's actually doing really well.
Yeah. Whatever. I actually don't care. Anyway.
You got anything else here? A recommendation,
Yes.
which is it got a 10 out of 10 from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Shogun.
I heard that as well.
What's it on?
It's on Disney.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the ads for that.
It's
Yeah.
10 out of 10
What's
from
it?
a lot of people.
Okay.
A lot of people saying it's 10 out of 10. And they say definitely watch this. Shogun.
If I put
The girl from Godzilla, the main girl,
Yes.
she's in there.
which
Japanese-
Godzilla?
from Monarch.
Monarch.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
Monarch. Sorry.
There's been
I
15
apologize.
Godzilla goddamn things.
Speaking of that,
That
that's
girl
coming
from
out
that movie.
Oh,
She's in it.
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
next month, right? Godzilla versus King Kong.
Wow.
Yes.
That's next month.
It's not versus. It's X.
Oh, sorry, X.
Yeah, but you don't pronounce it X because it's Japanese.
I think
It's like
Kung Fu
Hunter x Hunter.
Panda is going to absolutely obliterate that movie.
Yo, they fight?
Yeah. Kadoosh. That's going to be my thumbnail title when I do the review. Was it Kadoosh or was it not? But I'm excited to see that next Sunday. My kids are hyped. We watched all 3 in the movie in the theater. So it's going to be a good time with the family. Watch it.
I have some really bad news.
Uh-oh.
They are making another Fast and Furious, but it's the last one.
No, it's not.
No, it's
No.
it's a trilogy.
It's a spin-off trilogy to another. They want to do an all-female Fast and Furious trilogy.
What?
Yeah.
Femme and Furious.
I give him
Pay me
props,
money.
Vin Diesel, for milking as much as he can.
Absolutely.
Right? Give him props.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
I
sure.
didn't think he was
He's-
going to get
he's-
past 5, and
he-
here we are at 10.
He's the action movie Adam Sandler. He's just like,
And
I don't give a fuck. I just bought a new house and my friends now
the
have
crazy
jobs.
part is the worse the movie is, the more they make.
Oh
Yeah.
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 Right? Last movie I watched, I'm like, I don't even know how they even think this was to go on theaters, and yet they made like over 600 million, right, worldwide. It just kills it.
Do you know how many people love to smoke weed and go to a theater? That many people.
Yeah. Well, cars is such a big thing worldwide,
Sure,
right?
but
The car culture.
They
itself.
probably people that are going to them saying, "Well, number 5 was okay. So how bad could this?" That's what people are saying now. How bad can this be?
It's just
then they walk
Stockholm
out.
syndrome.
Yeah.
It's like the last one was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Maybe this one will be better.
I don't know if you've got kids. I know you don't, that you don't know of. Bob the Builder. You heard of that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can we
so
fix it?
Jennifer Lopez and Anthony Ramos
Yeah.
are gonna do a Bob the Builder. Was Bob Latino? I thought he was
No,
white.
he was from like Surrey or Essex. He was British.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do a Latino Bob the Builder?
Sure.
Singing and dancing.
Movie is in a
I
bidding.
mean,
This is the crazy part though. Here's the kick here. The movie is in a bidding war between Netflix, Amazon, and DreamWorks. Why?
because that's like doing a
kids
Freddy
stuff, man.
Fish.
But
Yeah.
this doesn't look like it's gonna be a kids.
Yeah,
movie.
but
This
how
is-
else are they going to sell it?
I don't know, man.
Like,
It doesn't say anything about. Let's see here. The film follows Roberto. So there you go.
Oh,
Right.
AKA Bob,
okay.
who travels to Puerto Rico
Sure.
for a major construction job, digs deeper into what means to build. This does sound so bad.
I'm kind of
no,
into it.
no,
I'm kind of into it.
yes.
Yo, you're getting like we're getting Winnie the Pooh horror movies, Mickey Mouse horror movies. They're making Bob the Builder part of like the Puerto Rican cartel. I'm in. And you got J-Lo in it?
Okay,
They-
I'll be in it if Bob gets the hammer and just throws it.
Yo,
at
right?
I'm in then. You
and
got me
and,
then.
and it's like it's Bob the Builder. He's like, no, it's Roberto the Builder.
It's
And
like-
well, that's Bob.
it's-
That's okay.
It's
Okay.
Home Improvement meets Equalizer.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm in. Then.
I'm in.
The utility belt is like deadly weapons.
You know what the sequel for this is going to be Coco Melon, except it's going to be
he meets Diego. And then you have the universe with
oh, and then
Dora.
they get lost, and Dora the Explorer's got to go find them.
Then you have a trilogy.
Guys, stop giving away. You
Shit.
copyright this crap. And I'm not going to go see that with my kids. My kids aren't 3 and 5. They're like,
I'm gonna see with my kids.
but maybe that's why they have J-Lo in it, so the adults would be like, oh, at least J-Lo's in it.
At least I get to watch a butt for an hour.
Yeah.
And a half.
You want to know a bummer news here? All the highs now. We got a little bit of low here.
Have we had highs? Anyways,
Not
go
in
ahead.
scores.
No, all right, everything's shit.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Netflix is raising their price again.
Yeah, of course. It's we had a
You know-
we had a leap year.
Listen, I'm
tomorrow.
on the
It's
edge.
tomorrow. Yeah.
I've already got rid of Disney Minus. I'm watching it at a friend's house now.
Is
Amazon.
it the same friends as Justin?
We know friends, but we know
so
different
do
friends
guys.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazon because I get shipment, so it's already part of that.
Well, but they just started putting ads.
Yeah, so
saw-
I'm gonna check out because I know
I've been seeing the ads on
so
Amazon.
guess what?
stuff
There's
now.
a lawsuit now on that.
I know there's a class action.
Yeah.
Of course there is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they're
And-
going to do though? They're going to pay out 5 million people $2 and
Yeah.
then just put the fucking ads on
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. Apple because I have the whole bundle that I have with my storage because my kids use a bajillion gigs of data to store all their pictures and stuff. Netflix is the next thing that I might be looking at canceling because I cannot pay $30 a month.
No.
I can't do this.
Well, that's everyone should like what we're seeing is the companies just making shit that they don't care about that is not for the original fans and it's not to get new people into the franchises. Occasionally we're getting a couple like bangers. Okay, let me rephrase. Very seldomly we're getting a couple bangers.
Mm-hmm.
And they are coming from the underdog. Steve goddamn Jobs is now the underdog in movie production of being like, wow, they're doing great things. So just everyone just stop paying the money because vote with your wallet. Don't
They-
get mad about it on the
Yeah.
internet. Just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
If it's bored, like that's Airbender. I watched a few episodes and went, nope, not for me. I'm not going to give them the eye. And that I was legitimately watching at a friend's house.
Well, people are criticizing this right already because they're like, you didn't need to raise your subscription, but you did because why? You went and bid $5 billion for Monday Night Raw Wrestling
Yeah.
to be on Netflix. You're raising the price
You
because
should put a premium for that. Like, hey, if you want
yeah, it's
this,
live. It's
give
live.
us $2-3 extra a month.
They could do a live version of their Netflix and then the whatever they have right now
Yeah.
on demand.
You know,
Right.
last weekend was another award show, the SAGs.
Yeah.
And for the first time, it was live on Netflix.
Oh,
Netflix.
Really?
Yeah. You can only watch it live on Netflix.
Huh.
So they're all starting to do that, right? It's like
Yeah.
sports and stuff. They all
yeah,
need to,
it's sports. Paramount Plus is in bed with the NFL and only can watch it on Paramount. Apple's been trying to get in there. Amazon does it Thursday
Apple's
night.
got soccer and
Yeah, they're gonna
baseball.
Yeah.
MLS is small though compared to, but yeah, they have a exclusive rights
Wait,
to that.
midget. Wait,
Which Major League?
Major League.
Major League Soccer?
Major League.
No.
yeah.
But I was. Is that where?
Just in North America.
Oh, okay, so nobody gives a shit about
yeah.
North American football. That's what I was asking.
Well,
Yeah.
one player who's come in there, Messi, has made everyone give a
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. Yes.
Well, yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because he's here now playing in Miami,
How much did they pay him?
they gave him.
They gave
Apple-
him just all of Miami
He has.
He owns Apple.
He has $250 million.
a day.
He owns percentage of the team
Jesus.
and Apple shares
Oh,
percentage
he's
of Apple.
literally an ambassador for the football
Apple's like, listen, we're gonna make you a billionaire. Just come over here.
again.
They beat out Saudi money. Saudi offered him.
Jesus.
Yeah, Saudi was offering $700 million to him to go there.
And Apple is like, hold my beer.
Yeah, Apple's like, listen, we can make you part of our company.
Yeah,
You can walk in with your family anytime you want and get whatever you want from us.
sure.
And then David Beckham, who owns Miami FC,
Yeah,
said, hey, you can be part owner if you come here with me.
yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'm in. He's going to play a couple seasons.
White
Whitecaps are benefiting from a local soccer team
Yeah,
here.
he's
They,
coming here this year. isn't
yeah,
he?
they've sold more tickets than they've ever sold in their life.
I believe it.
Just because of him. Imagine if he doesn't even play.
Yeah, because there was
Yeah.
there was a game where he didn't play,
Yeah.
and the fans were freaking out.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
jeez,
it's crazy. But anyways,
he's the Taylor Swift. Of,
yes.
You're not.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers is no longer pursuing a merger with Paramount. Aw,
Who cares?
shucks. Monopoly.
Billionaires aren't going to become billionaires.
Why is Warner Brothers trying to buy other companies when they're already in the negative? They've lost billions.
Because this company, because it's all a write-off.
pretty soon
So
they're
they're
just
going
gonna
to buy
have.
that one.
We're gonna go right back to where we were. We're gonna have 4 companies.
No,
That's what's
burn it
gonna-
all down. Eat the
No,
rich.
I'm just saying this is what's happening. now.
Kill presidents.
They spread out. Now they're all gonna come back into one fold.
eat baby. Sorry.
No, babies
Whoa,
are
whoa, that got
whatever.
dark.
No, eat the rich.
Did you hear what he just said? I was just adding to it.
I'm so mad about this.
Cats and dogs living together.
I think we mentioned. I think we mentioned this before, but I'm so mad right now. Sony has
Now?
canceled Twisted Metal live service game.
Good.
Not the show.
Good.
That's Paramount.
Live service game. No, that's good.
Does it?
Yeah, it's a good
okay.
thing.
Okay.
Live
All
service game
All right,
means
okay.
it's just that's what EA does. They go, hey, this is a free game, but if you want to be able to drive a car, you gotta pay us $20. And if you want the skull guy, the clown guy that everyone knows, and the only reason that you play the game, goddamn game, you gotta pay us $30. And then we're gonna have a battle pass, and if you give us money, you'll get good at the game, and if you don't, you're gonna lose and you're not gonna have fun. That's what a live service game is. So good that it's not coming out.
I got Beef season 2 is expected to follow. What? Beef season 2 is expected to follow 2 couples.
Beef?
Yeah. Do you remember it was a Netflix one?
No.
It was
yeah,
the two-
it's Ali Wong.
yeah.
It's based on the director. It's based on Road Rage,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
and it's
It was
won-
all right. It
It's
was all
actually won a bunch of awards.
Oh,
for
yeah.
TV as
Yeah.
limited series or something like that.
Yeah, so Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal are going to be one of the couples.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Charles Melton and Kylie Spaney. Spaney?
sure. My favorite.
I have no idea who they are. But anyways, Anne Hathaway?
Hathaway,
Hello. I'm in.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Totally.
Wait,
Anne Hathaway?
they were already in.
They were in
What is Love Doctor or whatever?
something about drugs.
It was no. It was the
About-
guy who invented Viagra
Yes. Yeah.
or push. I don't remember.
You know, a movie that I really want to see is I can't remember I'm saying this, but it looks really cool.
Barbie
It-
2.
Adam Sandler in Spaceman.
Yeah. It does
Oh.
look good.
Every
This looks good, man.
every like fourth movie. It's like
A serious one.
no, not even not even just a serious one. It's like, oh, this is gonna ruin you for a month. And every time
Right.
you see a preview of it, you're gonna cry immediately.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go back to Hawaii with Corky Romano and Paul Blart and whatever the fuck the other guy's name is, and then we're gonna make 2 movies.
I'm so excited to see this movie. Like I love space. Like Interstellar was awesome,
Yeah.
right?
You
So
know
I'm
what?
hoping it's somewhere on that lines.
One of my favorite space.
Interstellar?
Yeah. How do you not know that?
Nolan.
I know-
Christopher Nolan.
What does this have to do with Adam Sandler?
Because that's
Space,
what the movies.
space
He's
for
alone in-
exploration, things like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, one of
sci-fi,
the-
sci-fi.
but
Yeah.
he's like alone in space. One of the best alone in space movies is called Moon. You seen Moon?
Yeah, with
I can't remember his name.
it's with a fairly unrelated like action Moon.
But he's in a mental solitude of his own creation in this one. So is he just tripping out the whole
Mhm.
time?
It's with Sam Rockwell.
Sam Rockwell. Yes.
Not a person that you think of a great dramatic actor
Yeah.
or moving.
Yeah. He's a good actor, but no, that's movie.
He's a good actor.
There's a beef season one. Yes.
No, there isn't. They're just making a season 2.
Not
And-
season 2.
Somebody should
Skipping
do
ahead.
that.
Yeah.
Season
Just
2.
come up with a show, but no season 1. We're just jumping to season 2.
Yep, and then do season 1 as a prequel.
Bob crossover with Breaking Bad.
Way.
There you go.
Yeah.
Walter White shows up. Oh man. Yeah. So I'm excited for space. Bad Boys 4 is coming out, guys.
Oh God.
Who cares?
It's gonna slap Martin. I don't know. Isn't it too late for these two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this movie was cool in 1990.
It wasn't.
I don't even know if it
cool.
was that cool.
I liked it.
It was.
But it was at when the two of them were at their heights, right?
Yeah.
Well, Will Smith for sure, because Fresh
Oh,
Prince of
yeah.
Bel
But
Air.
Martin had.
Yeah,
Martin,
Martin was
sure.
no, like slouch either. He was
Yeah.
pretty good. But
Now it's like.
the last movie just showed them trying to usher in a new generation of people in their force.
Yeah.
Was not the third one that came out a few years ago? Was it not called Bad Boys Forever?
Yeah.
So why didn't they say that title for the fourth movie? Forever.
I know. Look
Why
at that.
didn't they? Yeah, they do. Why didn't they do
Because
a?
they didn't think they're gonna make it.
I guess so. Bad Boys
Well-
threesome.
Well, we all know Bad
Oh, don't
Boys.
say that about Will Smith.
Well, the Chris Rock would be the third.
Yeah.
Get Joe.
Bad Boys 2 was the best.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Bad Boys 1 was trying to be serious
Right.
too much, and then Bad Boys 2 was just them like fucking around and
Mm.
doing cool stuff.
Star Wars Acolytes actor Imelda Steinberg says the idea of the Acolyte is to honor the ethos of Star Wars and ideas around the Force, and also challenge them, hopefully harmoniously.
Cool. Cool. That sounds great.
That's gonna be dead in the water.
No,
Did
that sounds like
It's gonna
that's
be-
the first public announcement from an actor of a Star Wars IP that I've been like, sure, okay, and not been like, what the fuck? What are you saying?
I'm guessing my guess here on this. I think it's gonna be a fart in the wind. This show. That's my early guess right now.
Oh, nobody.
I hope I'm wrong, but
nobody's gonna argue.
I've lost a lot of hope in
I
Star
have
Wars.
none.
Like you want to keep hope because that's Star Wars, right? This is something.
We want a new hope.
Rebellion.
There
We're
you
built
I
on
want a
hope.
new hope. I want to
Rebellions are
believe.
built
built on hope.
I always hold out a little bit,
Of course.
right?
Yeah.
But man, it's
Yeah.
been rough.
No, it's just been
KK has
mediocre.
done so much damage to this IP. It's gonna be a long time to get out of it. Yeah, it's gonna be you need to run a string of movies and TV shows that have to be bangers after bangers to get everything back on track.
No, you need to sell the
Stop.
IP,
No, yeah,
recoup your
That's
losses,
not-
which
Disney
there are.
is not doing that anytime
No.
soon.
So this is why, and like I don't care about Star Wars anymore.
Yeah.
Like the new stuff, I'm like, okay, none of this is for me anymore. And except Andor season 2, like I'm excited for that genuinely because Stellan Skarsgård has been like, yeah, we finished it and the script is great, and it's like, all right, that motherfucker I trust when it comes to good writing and dialogue.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so I guess anything else we'll kind of end it off with on a high note here.
Sure.
Madame Web has earned $6 million in the second week of domestic.
How much did they pay the lead actor?
It's a 61% drop from the first week.
How much did look up? How much? What's her name? Got
Dakota.
paid? Dakota.
Was it Johnson?
Johnson. Yeah.
You want to look that up? Okay.
Look how
So
much she
$6
got.
million
dollars
in the second week domestic weekend. It's a 61% drop. What did they make in the? I don't know math, but tell me, what did they make in the first week? That if it's a 61,
12 or 13.
holy smokes, that is so bad.
Yeah, well, like
I've never
13
seen
or
that
14
bad.
million. and then it just like plummeted. Yeah, how much did she make?
Whoa. She fired her agent, by the way.
Huh?
She fired her agent during the touring of this.
Good.
And then there was also
she's not a victim in this. Don't.
Well, no, I don't care.
She
saying-
phoned it in.
What I'm saying is she fired her agent, but also Sony has been allegedly people have come out and said Sony has been allegedly lying to these actors, saying they're going to be part of the MCU.
I heard about that, but yeah.
But like I said, I don't care. The movie is just bad and god awful.
There was a bunch of interviews with what was his name, Camille Nanjiani, about being in the MCU and Internals, and he was like, after being in that, it made me rethink projects that I accept, not just on merit, and being like, oh, it's MCU, it's got all these great actors, it's got Angelina Jolie, it's got like this great writer, great director, and then we went in it, and because I'm just in a blue suit for a year and a half and everyone else is in a blue suit, I don't know what the hell it's going to look like. I'm saying all these outlandish things that I don't really understand, but that's okay because it's about this bunch of different universes. Then I saw the movie and I was like, oh, it's bad. And then everyone else hated it. And I was like, all right, I'm going to just do movies that I think are that I like. It's like
5 million.
That's half
they
the
made her salary in the second movie.
barely.
She's happy. She's walking.
They-
Yeah.
Can you wait to cash that check for a bit?
Oh my god.
Oh.
On that bombshell,
Oh my god.
we will end today's show. Go guys, check it out. The community section. We got a couple of polls to you guys to vote on. Please do that. We will see you guys next Wednesday.
Sorry.
I might or might not do a nooner this Friday. I've got my dog needs to go grooming and stuff like that, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'll try. I'll see what I can dig up newsworthy, and we'll go from there. But
You're
Monday
doing
nights-
a review, right?
that's next week.
Next week.
Next weekend, I'll do a
Kung-
review of Kung Fu
Kung Fu
Panda.
Panda. Right.
Yeah, so that'll be
the
pretty
real movie everyone's waiting for.
Kadoosh.
We
And
all
then-
need to go see Dune soon.
I know.
Yeah.
That rhymed.
Well, one of you guys can see it and let me know.
Yeah.
I
Tune.
don't think I'll have the time right now. I'll have to probably watch it on the plane.
No, don't. It's
People say you got to see it on the
it's
biggest
like this
IMAX.
is why
IMAX.
IMAX is made for these types
Yes.
of movies.
I don't like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
seats at Cineplex stuff for IMAX. They
Bring a pillow.
suck.
Shut up.
They
Just watch a
suck.
giant movie
I
on
do have
a
a pillow,
giant
but
screen.
still. Afternoon Delights. Hey, that is awesome.
for a
I
name.
might have to steal that.
Afternoon
Delights.
delights.
Cowabunga, I'm going to give you credit for that, so I'm going to steal that from you.
Finally, you suggested a good thing.
Oh! Afternoon Delights with Elvin. That's
Sounds a
good-
little bit weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. I love it.
You should be like lying in a bed. Welcome, everyone.
Smoking a dart. A dart just hanging at the side of my lips.
No, you gotta
Come
get
on
the
in,
Cruella
everybody.
DeVille like long
Oh,
cigarette holder.
the little holder for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
People like start watching. Oh my god, I can't watch this.
I got a burgundy robe on.
yeah. So if you
Oh,
want to see
man.
that,
Yes.
Tune in
Question. We
Friday.
got a question here before we go.
what?
Question about Kung Fu Panda. Where are the Furious 5 in the trailer? They're probably going to address that. We'll see. They better address that. So,
Or we're gonna riot.
yeah. But this is the last one. Jack Black said this is the last one they're doing. So, we'll see. I have a feeling they're going to do a spin-off.
I was gonna say they're gonna do an origin story of somebody.
It's going to be a spin-off.
There's too many
yeah.
big names in it.
Too much money to be made. Minis, look at Minis.
How has there not been a TV show?
There hasn't there?
I don't remember.
Okay. I thought
Like
there
this
was.
feels like it should.
Thought there was
be-
something.
It might have been. Maybe the lesser cast. Maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Fury.
that's
Maybe
what I
the
mean.
Fury 5 without him.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. But
What do you mean? He's not the biggest name in the 5 either.
who are we going to look at these names up now?
Are you kidding? Dude, there's whatever. Who cares?
Kiwi says there was a bad or would be a bad
bad
time.
TV. But anyways, next week I'll watch it and I'll let you guys know if there is, if you want me to spoil it. But I'll do a spoiler-free review of it. All right.
They
Anyways,
do kung fu. He's
yeah, there's kung fu in there and
They
noodles.
fight.
I might even just eat noodles while I talk about it.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you everybody. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe. And everybody, please hit the likes button because it really helps us out. And go do the poll. I'd love to see what you guys are your thoughts on who's the best Bruce Wayne. And are you watching Bad Batch right now? Because if you're not, then we might just even shelve that. That's a good indication. All right.
Yeah.
Say bye, guys.
Wow.